D&D farts, nice now, nice. Hello Noon, thank you for the finger guns, thank you for the dice. I guess we'll see how it's gonna go. I think we're still waiting for Muffin, but he's streaming still, I think, maybe. I'm not entirely sure. I've had to shut everything down because things are happening. I've turned off most things, unfortunately, guys. I think the sound alerts still work, so you can abuse those. My phone only has 46%. I'm sure it'll be fine. Do I have all my notes? I've forgotten something. I'm gonna have forgotten something. We'll see how it goes. Music too loud? I know the Discord's gonna be fine. So. Muff is ending? Cool, cool, cool. Thank you, Snow. Thank you. Let's see if my throat keeps up all night. That's what she said. I mean, I could do this. There he is. There's the boy. Hello, Muffin. It's not right or wrong. And Bean. Oh, Lord. Thank you, Bean. Thank you, Muffin. Thank you, Snow.
It's a demon language. In demon language. Yes, it is. Yes, it is in demon language, and I bet like half of the world population will agree with this particular sentiment at the moment.
Everybody, welcome. We're not rafting. No, no, no. How do you like my spoon?
Best clip I've ever done. Okay, we're ready to start, guys. We're gonna start the stories, the tales of Murk Watch. Let's say hello. Oh, he says, unmuting himself. Hello.
Fool! You thought you were the only one who couldn't speak English?
Now we just need to wait for Muffin to join so that I can add him on the end there. This music's very loud.
Let's turn this down.
Almighty Manic, I'm sorry for doubting your ocean. Please forgive me.
Well, the only reason that I have it that low, yeah. The only reason, sorry, Snow, I've turned all that off. Hello, Ross. The only reason I've turned it off, the only reason I have it that low is because if you guys are under the deck, technically, it will fill the water, yeah. It'll fill it.
Yeah, no, I was actually messing
yeah.
around down there.
Yeah. Well, I hope you guys have all caught a location where you want to sit. I don't get invited now. It's okay, Snow. Don't worry about it.
I'll
make it up
don't
to you.
worry. The Manic likes to make the ocean fluctuate in its density and power. So it's
I'm
not
assuming
safe on the boat.
There's no water now. It's drained.
I'm assuming that
We're sitting
Muffin
here like sitting ducks.
is resetting and doing his usual before he.
All right, well,
Pops in,
I guess
so-
this ocean turned into a lake bed, so let's get them oars and start
Let me
rowing.
let me quickly check Discord and stuff too. Let's check for that. All right. Okay. Well. For now, we can just start and see what happens. Do you guys want to introduce yourselves one by one? Shall we go? Lynx, who are you?
Why do you start with me?
Well, you're on this
You
side.
promised.
I'm panicking now.
You promised!
This is just introducing yourself, not
Oh,
D&D
okay.
stuff. You can do that.
Oh, okay. Got it.
Well, I think everybody knows me pretty
Yes.
much.
Mm-hmm.
I mean,
Well, There we go.
so what do you want to know?
Well, Lynx.
Oh
For
no,
instance,
it's all messed up. He's in the middle now.
It's okay. It's okay. I'll fiddle with that. Well, okay. Lynx, just basically tell us who you are and what you feel comfortable telling, and if your stream, for instance, if you want to mention that, you
Who's
can do
the
that too.
Swede?
Exactly. Who is
Yeah,
this?
I'm
system?
like, I feel so out of place here. Everyone talks very good English, and I'm like, ugh.
It's okay. It's
No,
okay.
No, you're fine. You're
You're
fine.
fine.
Yeah, no, I'm just nervous. I
It's
grabbed
okay.
the beer, to be honest.
It's fine.
Look, I'm a native
Beer's
English
good
speaker.
for-
All
the
right. Okay. I
nerves.
tell you what we'll do. Bean, would you like to go first then, and help Lynx?
You. Oh yeah, sure. You betcha.
Oh God. Oh.
Hey everybody, I'm the Bean. I'm from the Americas.
Americans?
Okay.
I like
Yeah.
that. I'm sorry.
All right, I'm the Bean. I stream, and I'm the wacky one, or I don't know, maybe Marcy's the wacky one. Who knows?
Hey, don't
But,
throw me under the bus.
I am from all over the Midwest, but now I'm from Texas, and that's a whole other country, don't you know? I don't know. What do you want to know about me? I'm
That's
wacky.
fine,
I'm a
that's fine.
I'm a
That'll do.
variety.
That'll
Wait,
do.
wait. I'm a variety streamer, and I
There you
used
go.
to show dogs. That's
Uh-huh.
it.
Okay.
You used to show dogs?
Marcy.
Yeah.
Hey, I'm Huntress Marcy. I'm the fucking the gabagooey who's gonna do some dumb shit, but also play as a character in this funny campaign.
Thank you.
That's me. I very rarely stream because my life is hectic and work exhausts me. But I happen to find time for D&D now. So
Yeah,
yeah,
good.
that's enjoyability.
Happy to
woohoo.
have you. Gemma,
Yes.
one
Oh,
sentence
sorry.
or left. One sentence or less.
One set. Well, you all know my name. It's Gemma. I'm from
Mhm.
England, northeast of England. I'm autistic. There you go.
It's
And
fine, Ross. It's fine.
that's it, I guess.
Okay,
I don't
cool.
know.
Lynx, your name is
Yeah.
Lynx.
My name is Lynx.
Uh-huh.
I'm from Sweden, and I'm a Swede.
There we go. Nice.
Yeah.
Simple.
From
Muffin.
Sweden.
Muffin,
Sweetheart.
are you there, Muffin? He's been
Y-
relatively
yes.
quiet. Okay, Muffin.
Yes, I've been here this entire time. Hello, my name is Muffin. I fucked up the entire setup of my neck. Look at this.
It's okay. It's fine. It's fine.
That's it. That's my contribution to the team today.
It's fine. It's fine.
Yeah, man. You did the one thing we all wanted to, Muffin.
It's fine. I'll make it work.
Free.
This is the problem with Discord. I'll make it work. All right, there we go. That'll do for now. Like I said, if we had sorted it with Discord, we could maybe have like specific figures or whatever. But that's fine. We're all here. Everybody knows who's talking. Everyone knows who is talking. We're all here. I'm Manic88. I will be your dungeon master for today. We're starting the
Fuck,
tale.
This is
Yes.
this is the first time I heard you use numbers.
I know, right?
right?
I know.
That sounds settling.
It's so
That's
unsettling.
skinwalker behavior. Don't
I
trust
am
me.
My
Manic
first time, if I
88.
go, hey, I'm Purple Dead, 1986.
Yeah, well, I mean, I am
Oh, there you
growing
go, I've
older
already-
by the day. Anyway, okay, so let's focus. Let's focus.
When do you become Manic 89?
That's technically my brother. That's
When
technically
were
my
you
brother.
manic? 69.
Please don't. That doesn't help.
Sorry.
So, I will be your DM today. We join our heroes. Shall we start? Okay. So this
Uh-huh.
is you guys are currently on on a ship called the Greyhound, headed
The lollipop.
towards
No.
the continent of Catatonia. You know For the last month, you have been traveling via this great vessel to the town of Murkwatch. You all have your own specific reasons for being here. I would like to basically say that once I call upon all of you, you tell me why you're there. You all have certain reasons. You all have, maybe just if it's money or fame, helping out with the Empire, etc. Overall, remember, this is supposed to be fun, so don't feel nervous about it. It's all good. You can make silly jokes and such, but here we go. Joey 69, thank you. I'm gonna try and ignore chat. I'm gonna try and ignore chat.
Good luck.
So, you guys can talk to chat. That's fine. Right. So, this boat, which now no longer has water because I turned it off because Marcy was fucking around with it. Thank you, Marcy.
I dipped my toes. Come on.
Okay. So, you've been traveling. You've been traveling for the last month to this continent. I would like to take a moment, and we can see here we have our ship, a well-crafted ship, by the way, might I ask.
Yes.
It's beautiful.
We're
I
gonna cut.
like it.
We're
look
gonna
at all the
cut
shields on the
to.
hull.
We're gonna cut to this. Let's see. Let's do Marcy, since you said you wanted to start. Marcy, please describe your character.
Hey there.
And what
Shay
you've been
Dora is an orc cleric who is journeying for her own personal reasons. Mind your business. Uh,
Sorry, I like that.
So yeah, Shay is a 6'10" orcish half-orc woman who is the party's cleric and is traveling to meet with her brother, which isn't private information because she's rather close with her family. So while she's been here for this month on the journey, she's been getting to know the crew, helping them with their daily duties, helping them sail, raise the sails, cooking, swabbing the deck, whatever the captain man says, because Captain Man be boss man, and Shay has to listen to the boss man because the ocean apparently is fucking angry, and
So far,
yeah, it's hard
the
to swim with
journey-
160 pounds of gear.
So far, the journey hasn't been that treacherous. It's actually been quite pleasant. It's been mostly boring, which is the unsettling part. Continue.
Well, since it's rather been boring, I suppose she's just been helping when and where she can with the daily duties of sailing a vessel.
Okie dokie. Throughout your time on the ship, is there any particular people that you have made friends with? Try and keep it to NPCs because we'll have the PC stuff later.
Well, keeping it to NPCs, whoever the cook is on the ship, Shay would have helped out with cooking a lot considering she can cook.
Mhm.
So, quartermaster, other members of the crew. Just
Basically,
not
just
the
becoming
captain
one
because he
part of the
looks
family,
rather
right?
intimidating with his red. But
Mhm.
like your standard sailors, she would have met a handful of them.
Okie dokie. Let's now cut to Lynx. Lynx, please describe
Yep.
your character and what
Mhm.
she's been doing for the
Well,
last month on
I'm
this
sorry
ship.
to break character, but
Uh-huh.
do I need to have my character sheet up? I mean, do I need to?
At the moment, not really. You can
Or-
just
or
describe your model
are you-
and do that too.
Yeah,
but-
are you
but
satisfied with me telling you that I'm Sin?
Yes.
My name is Sin, and I'm a gnome. And for some reason, I lost my mouth, and perhaps that's why I'm fleeing from something. So I have a lynx with me, and that animal does the talking for me.
So you guys are a little weirded out when you meet Sin because
Mhm.
you feel like she's talking to you, she's looking at you, and she's giving you all the recognition of somebody who's speaking in conversations. But it's every time you look down into like Sin's lap, it happens to be her cat mouthing the words and talking to you.
Exactly.
So people overall have been giving Sin a bit of a wide berth because it's a little creepy. But Noon's character, Rava, has one of Sin's best friends. Yeah.
Yeah.
There is
Oh.
there is a connection there that Sin and Rava are like they came from the same village, and they know each other. Basically, they grew up together. Ow, fuck! I already snapped something. So that's so. As much as Sin is like, I would assume quite a friendly person, but the fact that the cat does the speaking is a little unsettling.
Yeah, and I like to keep to myself,
Yeah, yeah.
but I don't mind company. But since I've lost my mouth, I
Mhm.
feel kind of awkward around people.
So how has Sin been spending her time on the boat?
Mostly fishing
Fishing,
and helping out with the cooking,
Mm-hmm.
providing the fish. And also I've been doing some wood carvings,
Oh,
like
okay.
small wood carving
And just handing them out,
figurines.
or just keeping them, or
Not just for, biding my time.
okay, okay.
Maybe we'll have a purpose later.
Okay. Oh, interesting. Some intrigue.
Interesting.
I love it. All right. Cutting down below Sin while she's carving into one of her new wood carvings. Below happens to be a large-ish, medium-sized, let's say almost, dragonborn tied to a post. Muffin, would you like to describe your character and what your name is?
Yeah,
Tied to a post.
I'm still debating on the voice
Okay,
to give him. So right now it's going to be just me. Apologies.
that's fine.
Apologies for the low theatrics.
No, your voice is beautiful. Apologize never.
Regardless of what you might know of me, my name is Nox. Just Nox. Don't try to pronounce the full name. It's Draconic
It's
is a
it's
really
draconic, yeah.
it's Draconic is complicated, so just Nox. I have a serious condition of getting into trouble, and let's just say, let's just say for the past month, post is actually a better deal that I could have gotten. My other possible punishment would have been just thrown overboard. So this is not the worst scenario. I am here as a part of
Description?
how do I community service.
Mhm.
Community service. While some people traveled here voluntarily or with some quests, I am here as punishment.
So for the last month, what has Nox been doing besides just being randomly tied to this post? I assume he hasn't been there the whole month.
Well, no, I suppose I'm here just for a week and a half.
Okay.
I'm allowed to walk sometime, but yeah, the view has been wonderful. Mostly water.
Okay.
As a very smart fella, well, smart. When I'm allowed to be,
Mhm.
I am trying my best to keep watch to allow for people in the crow's nest take breaks.
Yeah, yeah, okay. So you're useful, but you end up causing more trouble helping.
I spent time at the top of the at the top of the crow's nest or here.
Well, you have choice, and that's the more important thing. Okay, cutting away from Nox, who silently ends up falling asleep tied to the post that he is. We cut to Gemma. Please tell me more about Ruby and what is her name and what has she done for the last month, and describe her
Well,
character.
her name is Ruby, after her mother, basically.
Mhm.
Her mother and father are dead.
Man, this is deep.
Yeah.
Already.
Goddamn.
She's on a quest
Her
for
father was
shopping.
murdered. Her mother, I think her mother was died through childbirth with me.
This is all information that this. So basically, every time that you've sat down with Gemma, she immediately tells you this story.
Yeah.
So you can tell from this
basically-
that Ruby is very open about her personal.
I am very
things.
open.
She seems like a very
Murdered.
friendly sort.
Mom, dead.
Yeah.
Mom's dead. because I killed her, basically.
Hey, yo, you
And my father was murdered by a guy who has a scar on his face. A hooded guy. Don't know his face.
This is a
Basically. I keep having dreams about it.
That is true.
Who knows if it's dreams, though? I don't know.
What have you been doing for the last month, Gemma, on this boat?
I've been playing a rather interesting game called Bones.
So Gemma is also
With the
part
captain.
gambler.
I'm a part gambler.
Okay, so we have
What is Gemma? What
Oh, I'm a half orc.
or Ruby?
I'm a
Ruby.
6-foot half orc.
She's-
Basically.
yeah, she's the big
That's it. Sorry,
she's
forgot
the big
about that.
she's the big
I have one eye as well.
tank
There you
for the-
go.
for the group.
I'm not the only half.
Who's
orc.
bigger?
No, you're not.
Ruby or Shay?
Shay is 6'10".
Oh.
Did you just make that
Yeah,
up?
she's bigger.
Did you just
No,
I'm
it's
kinda like-
actually it's actually on my character model.
what
Shay
6'10"?
is 6'10".
And you should be about like that size then.
That's not 6. That's like 11. That is taller than the fucking bottom of the mast.
All right, okay, that's fine.
Oh, I need to change this.
And anyway, upon everyone essentially having their day-to-day go by on the great old Greyhound, you find that the monotonous task of waking up every day and doing your duties, cleaning the poop deck and raising the sails, and having your nightly nightcaps with the captain and crew. During one of these said days, we will cut to now our last party member, who of course is Bean. Tell us
Panennis.
about your character.
Well, my name is Panennis, and I'm
Can't-
a little kid. I'm a 10-year-old something. There's my little picture
Roll
there.
something.
10-year-old something. They're not really sure what I am.
Mhm.
And I just really want to go home.
Just little dude doing little dude stuff.
This little dude, yeah,
Yep.
just and I just really want to go home.
So,
Um,
speaking of speaking of wanting to go home, what have you been doing on this boat for the last month?
this boat, I stay really quiet, and that Sin girl, stay really far away from her, cause that cat, I want nothing to do with her.
Mhm.
And
Mm.
I just kind of watch people, and just they're scary. I never seen people like any of these people in my whole life. No, none of them, and they're all super scary. And I don't really think I can trust them. But I knew that they were coming this way, so I knew I had to get on this boat
Okay.
because I was going home. And I just want to go home.
So,
Hmm.
shall we basically decide how long on this ship do you think happened before you have been discovered? How about that? Shall we roll on that?
This boat has a lot of hiding spots for
It
somebody my
it
size.
does. It does, but also it has a lot of people with weapons when they
Just want
see
to not talk to anybody.
when they see rats. So I'm going to do Can I just get
What?
Can I get a stealth check?
Did somebody say rat infestation?
Can I get a stealth check?
I have a hammer.
Bean, what's
Yeah.
what's your
I
stealth
have
check?
an axe.
Stealth.
I would also
Which
like
one's that? Plus. Wait,
it's usually dex
Oh, wait,
proficiency.
Dex.
So
Dex. I don't
you don't
have
have proficiency with it.
proficiency. So Dex
it
is.
should just be your dex then. Yeah.
Is that like +4 or just I'm sorry.
the
Dex
modifier.
is the modifier is +4
Yeah, so
on
roll
Dex.
+4 then. Yeah. Also,
Oh, I can
need,
do that.
Yeah. So I need Bean to roll a d20 +4, and then we're gonna find out
How do
who.
I roll a d20 +4? How do I add
Okay,
the +4?
you don't plus the
Just
+4.
roll
You
it.
just roll a d20, and we'll plus it the +4 naturally.
Whoa! There. Oh, where'd
Uh-oh.
it go?
Yeah, there.
It's underwater.
Oh no, Tailspire just shit the bed.
14
All right, 14. So that's 18.
+4.
That's 18.
Yeah.
I want everybody. We'll go from left to right. So Lynx, could you roll a d20? You want to press spacebar? And that should bring up the dice, I think, in player mode. Is
Yep.
that how that works?
Yep.
Click on a
Yeah.
roll, click on a d20 and drag it out of the box and roll that for me.
I kind of dropped it, so
It's okay.
well, there you go.
That was a 3, right? I think. So you have your character sheet open?
Yes.
Can you find the perception is what you want? You're looking for perception. I don't know if I have the same character sheet as you guys, so we'll figure that out as we go.
And where is that supposed to be? I mean, what in what?
Let me see. If I
Where on the sheet? Because I see strength,
right, see
dexterity.
the box across from that, like just slightly lower by Constitution. You see like acrobatics, animal handling, and all those. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Scroll down until you see perception, and is there any numbers there? There should be.
Yeah, 5 + 5.
Okay, so that's 8. Okay, not technically enough. Muffin, you feel something crawling. You just basically, as you're tied to this post, you watch as something is crawling over the desk. So
There's not much to look at, so I hope I see something interesting.
Nope, nothing to see here, folks.
15. Oh.
okay, Muffin
It's
with
+1.
Muffin
Yeah.
with your with the special talents that you have, you can't help but notice this large, almost cute-looking mouse running across the deck. And you lock eyes with it in that moment. So Bean, unfortunately, you are so confused that he can it's almost like Nox can look into, like, he's looking directly at you, like he can see you. Like he doesn't see a small mouse. He sees you. You're almost 100% sure that he can see you. So much so that when I need you to roll another dex check. And we'll have the moment here because it's technically over here. Can we have Bean at the back of the ship? We need Bean at the back of the ship. Delete this. Where's Bean? Bean. There you go. I got you.
Oh, I dropped a dice in the water again.
It's okay. It's okay because
Yeah.
it pops up anyway. So 16. So Muffin, you're tied to this rope, so there's not much you can do about that. On the other hand, though, Bean, since you were distracted by this Muffin, this Nox, this large green dragonborn, basically got like sniveling to himself, trying not to fall asleep as the water from the ocean sprays over the side of the boat on top of his head every high wave. You basically catch a large foot about to trot on you from a crewmate coming down the stairs. But you managed to dodge. You managed to and pop out of the way. What do you do? Muffin, you were now at a point where you know that that's not a mouse. There's something weird about that mouse.
What do you expect me to do? Walk away?
Well,
It's Bean. What do you do? You almost got trod on, and then this by a crewmate walking down the stairs. Like they don't even notice you. Muffin is the only one that seemed to have noticed you.
So I've had multiple encounters where I know where every time I've come over the last month
Mhm.
by this
This has happened a couple of
giant-
times. Every time that you've come across Nox, it seems to be like almost like every time now. Muffin, this is not the first time that you've caught this mouse. You almost recognize the pattern. You recognize that there's something there.
Do I get a bad feeling from him?
No, not so much. Just you just feel like your your illusion isn't working with this boy. I need you to roll a wisdom. I need Muffin. Could you roll a wisdom check, please?
Sure.
Dum.
There you go. Oh, look, it's a 10.
That's a magic rat.
That's a magic rat.
That's a magic. That's a magic rat.
It's fine. Can okay, so can I try to figure out whose rat it is, or just
yeah.
because if it's a magic rat, I assume like okay, it might be someone's familiar, right?
Yep.
There should be someone else on this boat. Yeah.
You can do an Arcana check or an Intelligence check, whatever you want to pick.
Let's do an Arcana. Why not? There you go. Skadoosh. Oh, look, it's another. Well, no, it's 15.
You are very confused because you're almost certain, with your vast knowledge of, let's not say knowledge, let's say bumblery, of magic. You're almost certain that the only other magic user is technically a cleric, which would make no sense.
I stood next to a couple of books. Yeah, I picked up some stuff.
Yeah. So the only solution that you can kind of now come to is that is somebody pretending to be a rat.
I will try to roughly communicate. Psst, kid, come here. With everything as sneakily and stealthily as I can.
Just means just running away.
Go away!
You know-
Run!
I've never. God, I don't know what to do. I'm like I'm having this inner dialogue. This because never seen these people before. I've been on this boat for a month. I haven't talked to anybody for a month, and I just want to go home. And nobody. I'm gonna inch towards him just a little bit, but not too close, because this
it's a
guy
big
could
green
like.
dragon and not an elf, which is the only thing that you're familiar with.
Yeah. And there's no elves on this boat.
There is no elves on this boat. No.
God, I wish there was an elf on this boat.
I could bring in my half elf.
No, you
There
can't.
is
That's
a lot
not how
of
it works.
green people.
So I'm gonna inch a little bit. I'm just gonna go right up here to this little thing, and just kind of look up at him, and sniff, like lift my little nose up and go.
Muffin,
like,
your
just-
arms are basically tied. You're tied to the thing. Are your arms over the ropes, or are you actually just tied to the post with your arms like, trapped? How well binded are you?
Let's work with this. I am not only tied to a post, my tail is also tied to the post.
Okay. So you're wrapped around it.
There is yes. The guarantee. Someone tried to make sure I am not going away
You're not
by
getting free.
myself.
Yeah. You have a babysitter, basically. Someone
Do
on
I
the crew
do
is
I
gonna be-
sense badness from this guy?
Not really. No.
Just tomfoolery.
Not even tomfoolery. You just you don't get a bad vibe from him. There is
Can I-
something
I
odd
can't.
about the boy about Nox. Yeah, there's something odd about.
But like
Nox.
as a kid, like I don't get like.
you don't get
danger.
stranger danger vibes. No.
Okay, all right. So I'm up on this little railing, so I'm a little higher, and okay.
Okay. Muffin, could you do me a favor? Could you roll a d20?
Okay. No,
that-
not saying exactly what. Oh,
No, no, no. Just roll these 20. This is for me.
there you go.
What's the 20 for?
Okay.
Oh, boy. Good boy. It's not good.
My
Hmm.
rolls are exquisite for the past 3.
Yeah.
You get
Go,
close.
baby.
You get close enough to him, and unfortunately, as soon as you get close enough, you feel that sudden you feel like a sudden push, yeah, like a sudden hey, watch it.
Oh. Oh.
That uneasy feeling in your stomach that you get sometimes.
Oh.
It's giving you a spike of
Oh.
warning almost.
Whoop. Where'd I go? So
Thanks
I
for
back
the
away.
tool. I'm
Okay.
taking my dice with me. Goodbye.
So
Okay, so I
yeah,
skitter away
you
to
skitter
my
away.
little.
You skitter away.
like,
Can we
okay,
have?
sorry, buddy.
Can we have? Marcy?
Ignore my rolls.
It's
The
okay.
rolls that get thrown away
Yeah.
are the good ones.
Can we get
19. I saw that.
can we get a check from Marcy, please? Perception check, just to see. This is,
course.
by the way, just so everyone's clear. This is happening throughout the month. These are this encounter. Like, I don't know when that encounter happened, Muffin, but probably maybe early on, like week 2 or week 3 or something
Sure.
like that. Yeah, these are just events that have happened between this rat. Okay, so the second encounter where Shay has
Do I even need to add anything? Because I have a +5 to perception.
You don't, because you have found. Basically, what are you doing when you notice this same rat? This rat just seems to be acting very peculiar.
Is this my first time seeing this particular rat?
Yes, this is the first time.
Mouse. I'm a mouse.
It's a rat.
Please stop calling me a rat.
Sorry,
It's
that
a
shit
rat.
says giant.
I'm a mouse.
It's a
I'm
rat.
a cute, adorable little mouse.
Okay, fine. You're a
Mouse.
mouse on a pirate ship.
Not rat, comma giant.
That's the only model we have. Live with it.
I know. Sorry.
Okay, so
Okay.
this is my first time spotting this this mouse.
Mhm.
This
Adorable.
this very big rat-like mouse. Um,
Where are we?
just about how far away is it from me at the moment?
I guess. Where are you right now? Are you on the front deck?
I am on
Top
the
deck?
top deck.
Okay, so
near
you're on the top
near
deck. Maybe
Capitol.
it's probably climbing up the mast, right? Bean wants to have a look up on the top on the.
Oh well,
How
there
do
there
I-
ain't no way I'm
Yeah.
hauling my fat ass up that
Where's
mast for a rat.
control?
You don't really
How
like.
do I-
This is just for story. You don't need to move it every time, Bean. But fair enough. So yeah, you see it. You see it acting very strangely. Are you gonna react to it in any way, or are you just gonna ignore it?
Describe strangely for a rat, because I mean, like, if it's just like a rat behavior climbing up a mast. I
Oh,
mean,
it's
yeah, that could-
it's
that could be
behaving like a
normal.
child. It's bouncing on the ropes. It's swinging on the ropes. It's not behaving like a rat.
Yeah, no, rats don't do that shit.
Yeah, it's like a
Walking on
trapezing
two
rat.
legs.
Sorry, mouse.
Walking on two.
I think.
Um,
I
Like
think
walking along the rails on two legs. La, 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 la,
So, yeah.
la, la, la.
So how are you gonna react to this? How are you gonna react to this?
it's a rather quirky little mouse. Since Shay works in the kitchen, she's going to get a piece of cheese if they have any, and like just like leave a little piece of nugget of cheese in like a corner of a room somewhere.
Okay.
And since the captain hasn't told me to kill any funny looking pests that walk on two legs, I guess it's fine.
The captain doesn't seem to mind either, but yet again, he doesn't seem to care. He's been on the ship for pretty much half of his life, so he treats it like every other thing. As long as it's not in his storage, he's fine with it.
Well, I mean, if the captain's cool with it, I guess the rat can have cheese. Fuck it.
All right, we cut to Gemma. Could I get a perception check on Gemma then? And then
Oh shit! I just dropped myself in the water.
it's okay. It's all right. It's okay.
That's a D20, isn't it?
Yes, every skill is a D20. And
Yeah.
Thank you. I was trying to jump on the.
Oh.
on the
Jesus
nest.
okay.
Oh.
No, this is just for D&D, Eric. I turned all the stuff off because I don't want any distractions. That's all right.
Would that be a plus, whatever my perception?
You don't need any
Or-
pluses. Unfortunately, Bean,
Yep.
thinking that she's really clever and sly, and considering the way that Marcy treated her last time and the way that Nox treated her last time, you are surprised that this rat, this mouse, is climbing so
Mm.
close to you that you just reach out and grab it immediately.
Mm.
Because you know, it's getting too close to you.
Mm.
I want to say Bean.
She's
Um,
big.
Yeah, she's huge. You're actually surprised that she was able to catch you with how big she is. There's no dex roll here. This is just a full on. She out of the corner of Ruby's eye. You were basically climbing up the same thing as her, and she just scooped you right up. Gemma, what do you do? You have a new
Guess I'll
friend.
look at her. And I
Bean?
pet her little head.
You don't know this is Bean. You think this is a mouse. Sorry,
No,
a
I know.
rat.
That's what I'm saying. I'm petting the little head. I'm
Hello,
petting
Panda.
the head of the little mouse.
Okay, Bean, what do? You're trapped in a gigantic pair of hands.
I pee myself.
Okay.
Pee pee. I think I'm gonna die. Squeaky.
All right. In this moment, Bean, your ring shatters.
Oh no.
Wait, where's Ruby?
Ruby's on the top deck. He's over here.
Which one?
Over here.
Oh, you're over here.
Yeah. So not only that, she shatters. I need a dex check from both of you.
Do I? Okay. Which one's? Dex.
Both of you
Dex.
as well, Ruby. Gemma.
15.
My dex is 17, so it's a d20.
Skill checks are always d20s.
Bunk.
Plus 1, so that's 18.
Oh
I guess.
my god.
Okay. Well. Okay. Well, you don't flinch when this small child just suddenly appears in your hand and and basically sends your neck twisting backwards. Unfortunately, Bean, from where you're standing right now, you're gonna just land heavily on these bars. So with a 5 plus what 4 9, you don't hurt yourself. Let's not say you hurt yourself, but you do land on your backside on this heavy let's say salt covered rusted bars, and that's very uncomfortable for you. And I guess you did pee. You did say you peed yourself, so.
Oh jeez.
So I guess you're
Fucking
covered in piss
toddlers.
too. Yeah. So there's like a 10-year-old
Why
creature
did I
in front
have
of you.
to role play?
Meanwhile, Nox picks up the smell of urine downwind.
Jeez.
And Lynx, you also your keen senses pick up because unfortunately because you have you can't talk, yeah, but you can use your Lynx to basically get pick up senses. You have better hearing and better eyesight, that kind of thing.
Yep.
You are also suddenly aware that there's a huge commotion going on the top of the ship. Great, now I have an image of a rat peeing. Well, technically it was a rat peeing, but I had a child, but we're good. Okay, so Bean, you're
No.
what the hell? And you just there are two crew members suddenly tie off their rope and draw their weapons and just step forward as if they're almost confused, like there's a goblin in front of them.
Well, okay.
What the hell's going on here?
From the very lower deck. What's happening? Are we finally going down there?
No, not yet, Nox.
No.
You find that the two guards are essentially just not giving you time to react. They just end up grabbing you by the shoulders and just knocking you against the mast, and then basically putting ropes around
wait.
you.
Wait, no, wait.
I want to step in here.
Okay.
Hey, post buddy.
and tell them to stop.
Funny.
Tell them to stop and help Bean out here.
I'm part of the crew. I'm part of the group. I'm part of the band. I'm part of the mercenary band. I'm here with them.
You're not
Yeah,
on the
don't worry, I'm
list.
part of the crew too.
You're not on the list. Have you been sneaking aboard this ship? How come we haven't seen you for 3 weeks, huh?
Sorry, coughing.
No worries. It's okay. By the way,
Oh
if
my
anybody, does anyone else want to do something while this is happening? You can move upstairs if you want to be a part of the thing that's happening.
Well,
Like,
I'm helping
since-
Bean out here.
Okay,
How
you're
loud
already
is all
there.
this commotion? Because I'm over by the captain, like, and Nox is hearing.
You would hear it. Nox can definitely, like, he's hearing muffled, like, aggravation, and
Shay's gonna make her way. up
Yeah,
there.
that's about the entirety of what I can do.
No one has untied her.
Hey, Nox, are you good back there?
Oh, the view is lovely.
Have they fed you today?
No,
I'll bring you bread later.
That's
that's
nice.
not allowed.
What's going on here? Did any of you not know this bloody creature?
Let me go. Let me go.
Why are we tying a child to the mast? Also, why is there a child
It doesn't
here?
technically look like a child. It's the age of a child, and it's behaving like a child. But I mean, goblins are children, and they're also monsters. So you know.
Well, I mean, it's short, green.
Yeah.
If anything's
Well,
like shorter
I'm
than
green,
4
so I'm
foot.
helping the little fella out.
I will say that
Or
in
person.
in my
Fella?
in
Is it a
this
fella?
universe,
Is it a boy?
goblins are not
think so.
very. They're not really known for being the nice sort, right? This isn't Goblin Tuesday, all right? This is that's a being that eats shit. And yeah,
No, he's cute.
So
he's-
it very much looks
So
like a
he's
little goblin.
no,
crying.
yeah, I'm talking about
he's
goblins. Though, yeah.
shaking. He's terrified.
All right, okay. So one of the guards literally picks him up and goes, "All right, tie him to the other mast down below until we figure out what to do with him." And the captain is basically going, "What's going on down here?"
There's a weird green kid who showed up.
Why?
on the-
Oh, help me, please.
I wanna. Oh, never mind.
All right, no,
Just
Gemma. Yeah, what do you want to do?
Since I'm buddies with the captain, I wanna
Yeah.
tell him to back off.
Back
The
off.
child, I guess.
Okay, okay. I mean, I love
I'm
how you guys are
gonna-
all immediately
And I'll
going
look
along with the
after it.
story that she's a child.
Yeah, I don't know. It looks like a child, so I'm gonna tell it's a child.
It's like
I'm
crying,
gonna
it's got,
look
like,
at
snot
Ruby
bubbles,
and
it's
like
gross.
I'm gonna grab a hold of her leg. I'm just gonna like
Okay.
latch onto her and just not let go. And I'm like
Alright.
I'm sobbing and crying and like looking up at her.
And I'll
just-
take full responsibility for this thing.
Right, well,
I
fine.
guess.
I mean, it's fine, I guess. You've not been stealing food, have you?
just the crumbs, the little tiny crumbs that fall on the floor after that
Alright.
after lunch and dinner, just little
Alright.
breadcrumbs that a mouse would eat.
Somehow I feel a little bit guilty that we still have somebody here who's tied to tied to the mast. And yet we have a child that's been running around rampant for the last 3 weeks. Can someone let Nox off, please? I think we can let him
How lo-
out.
How long has Nox been tied? I'll consider it.
Nox, you have one of the crew guys come over and basically start to undo the ropes for you, just so you can have your evening walk. And they throw a
Oh,
bit of bread at you.
I- I suppose I think I would ask what's happening.
Seems to be we've had a
someone brief
stowaway.
me?
There's a stowaway on board. That's not your doing, is it? Your trickeries.
Mama.
No, not that I can remember.
Right. Fair enough. All right. We've got meals in 10 people, so don't worry about that. Who's helping with the cooking? Well, then they just basically end up going back to their overall routine. This event is strange, and the captain's just staring there, looking at Ruby, going, "Well, that's a first." I didn't know that's how half-orcs gave birth. They just clapped and then they just popped out like that.
No, that's not how it works. I mean, sometimes we adopt things like that, but that's not how that works.
Right. Well, truly a mysterious world. I thought so. I thought like green dragons with like the sniffles were like scary, but anyway, back to work, everyone. Back to work, and they basically end up going back to like their positions, etc.
Once the captain gives the order to go back to work, Shay's gonna go down below and help the cooks.
Okay. It's we're gonna go around one more time. And then we're going to advance. So, Lynx, what's your thoughts on this? And what does Sin make of this?
Ooh, I just got dizzy there. Fuck me, what the hell happened there?
Hey,
Sorry.
go. Clear comms, please.
Hello?
Right.
Okay, good.
Yeah,
Sorry.
Sorry, I was muted on my headset.
that's okay.
What do? What do I think? I don't know. Just a lot of shit going on.
A lot of
and,
weird. Yes, but here's the thing, Lynx. Here's the thing. You feel like it's very odd that this is like you yourself with your own unique circumstances, for instance, coming across yet again. This is the third person that you've come across who has something almost curse-like happen to them, and you're beginning to notice that that can't be a coincidence. You must be like, from what your backstory basically says, it's an encouraging factor. Like you feel like you made the right decision to get on the ship.
Yeah, exactly. Because the other crew seems to be maybe not on the same level as me, but kind of having some bad experience or running from something, and I feel some kind of connection to them, I guess.
Yes.
Even though I'm kind of to myself, but I observe a lot, and I see what's going on.
Yes. You like Rava is probably the person that you talk to the most. And she's let's say that she's the one that's been pushing you to like talk to other people, because with the way that you talk with your telepathy, you don't want to like insert yourself into people's brains without you feel like it's an intrusion, I guess, which is why you don't do it as much. But Rava, who is okay with it, she's trying to encourage you to get out there a bit more. All right, what about Marcy? You're doing okay. We know what you're doing. Muffin, you're free. You're free to do. You're free for like the first time in at least 8 hours. Are you muted?
The freedom has left him speechless.
He can fly.
You might be muted.
No, not really.
he-
I'm
he's
just
a
fiddling
man.
about.
All right. Okay.
I turn off my mic every once in
Okay.
a while just so I can
That's fine. That's fine.
do my stuff, like scratch in all the places,
Mm-hmm.
scream in the window, suffer from fireworks from a nearby wedding. You know.
One of the crewmates sees you walking up and down the deck, and smacks you like almost like matey like. He comes and smacks you in the stomach, which is very odd for someone who feels like he's being like really like macho and hitting a dragon, like being kind of a chum to you. This is the guy that's been tying you up every time though. He's like, right mate, mess hall food will be ready soon. I know you're looking forward to it. And he's like trying to be your friend, even though the whole time you've met him, you've been getting mixed signals, because it's like he almost enjoys tying you up.
After thinking for like a couple of seconds after the interaction, like, sure, fella, I'd love to get some food in me. It's been a rough travel so far. What they serving?
Well, from last time I heard, we got mushrooms, plenty of mushrooms still. The last week of the journey, so we've only got like bits of rations left. Hopefully, we don't have to break into the next month's rations because we have to make the trip back as soon as we drop you lot off.
Oh, we're arriving then.
I think from the navigator said that we'd be there by tomorrow. Maybe tonight. Depends on how good the wind is.
Let's spend the night. Let's spend the last night on this bucket, having fun.
Mm.
Do you know where the captain keeps the good stuff?
Yeah. In his room, I assume.
Well then. Can I try to convince him to grab me some?
I mean, you can if you want.
You see, you've been awfully nice tying me up to that thing for the past 10 days.
Okay.
I think
yeah.
I think it's up to you to, make amends.
We'll see. You can do not an intimidation, but you can do
Yes, I would like to intimidate.
You want to intimidate him? All right. Yeah. Okay. I mean, you could do a persuasion check. Let's do a persuasion check.
That's fine.
You're trying to intimidate him, but he's clearly got like this false sense that he's not really afraid of you because he's been tying you up this entire time. So we'll make it a persuasion.
I'm too lovable, sure.
Yeah.
Look at my lovely 10. It's +4. It's 14.
It's 14. All right. He gives you a sly wink and he finger guns you almost. I'll see you in the mess hall, mate. And then he just walks away and he goes downstairs. We'll cut to Marcy's in the kitchen. Gemma, what are you doing now that you have this small child attached
Did I
to you?
hear this conversation?
No.
Okay.
That was like mid-stairs, so you're too busy being looked at by a giant half-orc.
Wait, did I just fucking place myself right next to the captain as I was talking all that shit?
There goes Muffin back on the post.
Um,
I'm going back to the post.
can we get Gemma and Bean? What's happening? You guys, I guess, can have a conversation about what exactly just happened? Bean, can you explain?
Yeah, explain
What?
to me what the hell happened.
Why did you save me? You don't know me. Why did you?
Because I don't know.
Good
A
reason.
friendly little thing. I don't know. I need
What?
a reason. Jesus Christ.
What are you? You kind of look like me. Kinda.
Also, Gemma,
Kinda.
Gemma, not
Yes.
sorry to interrupt. It's not Jesus Christ. It's by the glory of Tyr. You start saying that. That would be
Oh
good.
yeah. Damn it.
You get it right by the glory of your tear. You get that shit right.
I mean, you kind of look. I never seen anybody like me. You kind of look like me. Are you like me? Am I like you?
I am a half orc.
I need you to
Am I-
roll.
am I
No,
a-
I am not.
I
am
need
I
you to
a
roll
half-orc?
a d20 for
I have no idea.
perception, please, Gemma.
You look like one. What?
D20 for perception.
D20.
Yeah. No.
D20.
Yeah, perception.
No?
Perception.
15.
Yeah, she kind of looks like you, I guess. Not, definitely not a
Kind-
small orc.
Kinda. I said kinda. I said
Kinda.
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 Oh, she said kinda.
Yeah. Well, she's just looking at you going,
Why were you nice to me? No, you're not supposed to be nice to me. Only elves are supposed to be nice to me. You're not supposed to be nice to me. Why were you nice to me?
That's a good question.
I mean, you're naturally nice, I guess.
I'm a naturally nice person.
You have been
basically.
banished from your own clan.
I've been banished from my own clan.
You don't have to
Basically.
just repeat what I say.
Well, yes, I do. I don't know what I'm doing.
Yeah. Okay. As you guys are
Thanks.
talking though, the dusk is starting to set in, I need everybody to
Mm.
roll initiative. Lynx, that's a
It didn't
d20.
change for me. Why did it not change for me?
Ooh.
Lynx, that's a d20.
Oh,
Initiative?
And initiative,
shit.
it should be right in the middle. I need
Oh,
everyone's
jeepers.
initiative.
That's a D20? I thought
Yeah.
an
Wait, am
initiative
I
was
doing
a
it as
smaller
well?
number. I got an 8.
You got an 8. All right.
I'm doing it too, yeah?
Yeah, everybody.
Yeah, I didn't
Every-
hear. 3. Fuck me.
How do we set
That was a
this
bad
up?
throw today.
Man, I haven't used this
Oh.
in a while.
Shit.
How do you use this? God
Mm.
damn. It's been a while since I've used this. How do I use
I accidentally got 2 dices. How do I get rid of it?
Right click. Okay, so if you bring the dice up, you can. If you left click,
Whoa.
it will generate another one. If you right click, it'll remove one. Okay,
Too late.
it's okay.
Now I rolled
just,
2 though.
just roll again. Roll again. It'll be fine.
How come I'm still daylight
Um,
here?
I have no idea, Gemma. It just imagine it's
Weird.
dusk. Imagine it's dusk. There's nothing I can do about it on your end. I'm trying
Alright.
to create this, which is how do I use this again? Apply turnover, clear list. I just click. I do click. All right. Okay. Let's get you guys on. I don't need you. I mean, I guess we can do you.
Well then,
Well, we got Nox, so that's good.
We're about to go into
21.
bed. Boys and girls, we're about to go. GM is setting up initiative list. Please stand by.
Why is this not working? I have to click? Okay, do I actually have to click on the model? Why is this being funky? Oh my lord.
where am I going?
Yeah, please stop moving. Please stop moving. I'm trying to figure something out.
No.
Oh my god! Don't, you fool. Why are you doing that? That's distractions. Why is this not working? This should work.
Ah, look at you, Mars. Gifted a
I should
sub.
click on this.
Thanks,
Man
Moss.
is doing things.
I
Go ahead.
appreciate that. I appreciate it. Thank you very much. But let me try and figure out why this isn't working. Okay, there we go. I managed to get it. Jesus, I have to close it to get it to work. There's sin.
See, I thought you muted everything from there. That's why I did it.
Oh, it's okay. I have my sound alerts are still on. But now everybody knows. So thank you.
Oh fuck! See, no one was supposed to say anything, and now I look like a good person.
It's okay.
God damn it!
I need to.
Damn it,
Oh, I hate this. I hate this. Apply turn order. Yes. Click. Thank you. Click. There we go. Good. Shador. Click. Oh wait, I need to be in here to do this. Click. Sin. Click. Nox. Did Nox. Ruby. Click. Bean. Already done. Who am I missing? Who am I missing? It's me. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. All right, cool. Right, here we go. God damn it.
Thank you so much. Best friend.
Thank you, Bean. Right, okay, so can I get what you guys rolled, please?
8.
What did I roll? Oh,
I rolled a 5.
Okay, can we get names and
I
then?
rolled
Because all I'm hearing is a lot of voices.
3. Ruby rolled
Sorry,
3.
Peneneth 8.
8.
Shay 5.
We went too fast.
Okay. Lynx, what did you roll?
3.
3. Okay. Oh my lord, you guys are. And then Nox with the. Nox goes
21.
first. All right, Nox goes first. All right. Okay. As
I'm going overboard.
I want you to basically.
Go Drago.
What I want you to basically explain. What are you doing at this exact moment?
Trying to go to the mess hall to grab some food.
Okay.
I'm a hungry boy.
I want you to roll a d20. Can I do this?
I should stop throwing them off the boats.
That's okay. It pops up on the middle of the screen anyway, so.
There's just like 30 dice just way in the middle of the fucking ocean.
They're all over the place.
You can
That's
right click
not
on
mine.
That's why we're being attacked. We're litter bugs.
if you
Mine.
right click, you can get rid of it too, so. Close this.
Okay, there you go. Whee.
Okay,
7.
7. Oh lord.
I take it I failed in getting my food.
Where are you right now? Where are you right now?
Next to my post.
Okay, so unfortunately, just as you're stepping forward to go up the stairs, so that you can go to the other side. No, wait, you're going around the stairs, right? Through.
Yeah.
Okay. Just as you're about to like go around the stairs, you feel like a huge gust of wind. A huge gust of wind. Hitting your asshole. Like it feels like it's coming from below, right? This is
Like
what
an enema, but with air.
and unfortunately, since you rolled so low, you are thrown half your movement forward.
Okay.
So you clip the stairs, I guess. You don't take any damage, but you are prone. You're knocked prone.
Okay. I fell up the
You
stairs.
fell into the stairs. Yeah. And
Such
then
talent.
we can cut to Peneth. Same again. What happened on this? Like, you were having a conversation, then suddenly, boom! Something. This giant wind just flushed over the front, like flushed over the whole deck, and hits into you from behind. So you go half your movement into Gemma. So I need a dex roll to see if you bang into her.
So 20?
D20. Always a D20. Always a D20.
Unless specified otherwise.
Bonk.
Otherwise, it's
Oh
damage.
boy. I need to fling these dice because when I
Yeah,
just
that
drop
helps.
it, it's.
So,
That's why I fling 'em.
Gemma, do you need to roll a dex check because you're about to get that small child to hit you again?
I am going to
You're also knocked prone,
not
by
pick
the
up
way.
the- Okay.
Bean, you're knocked prone. Right click on your character and knock down.
X check.
Do, 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 do.
19.
Okay, you just jump out of the way. You just sidestep. You just see it coming, and then you just get this huge wave of like of salty air just hitting you.
Sorry, baby, I like you and all, but eee.
Yeah. Alright, cutting to Shayador. She's downstairs. Where is she?
Yeah, Shay is downstairs
Let me just do
below
it.
deck.
Let me just do a quick thing. I'm gonna turn this up slightly because I can't see a fucking thing because the night cycle in this is icky.
Dark.
It's super icky and dark. Shayador. Let's turn you down a little bit. Shayador's here. You're still. You don't feel the air, but you can feel the whole ship, the whole Greyhound. Suddenly, like, feel like it's just been like knocked. Yeah. So I need a
Okay.
dex check. Need a dex check from you. Otherwise, you're gonna land on that stool and look really
no.
silly.
Not the stool.
Mm-hmm. Also, Bean and Muffin, you notice as soon as you are face down on the floor that your
I
back
think that's a
suddenly
13.
becomes. Is it? It might not pop up. Is it not popped up? Usually pops up. There
I
it is.
think it
12.
fucked up because
It's a
I
12,
was.
yeah. It's a 12.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I-
Okay. So you managed to
plus
brace
one.
yourself just before it hits. You grab like the side of the ship. You brace yourself. You don't hit. And then we cut to Lynx. Lynx at D20, please. This is a dex
Yep.
check. So your dex stat, you want the modifier on the left of it, right of it. Sorry. Or you can just tell me what the number is, and I can
I'm
do
going
it
to
for
quickly
you.
go to the bathroom. While
Okay.
you're doing that.
Okay. Right. Fair enough. Ooh, we got a good dice roll. Oh,
Ooh,
Lynx
17.
with the power of her cat.
Yes.
She
What does it mean?
She just lifts her foot up and like puts it on the stool and like seeing the Shador over there, and then she takes a note out of Shador's book, puts her foot on the shelf, and just assorts her body mass. Doesn't get knocked over, barely putting any effort into it. She's like, you have the power of a lynx, apparently, Lynx. That's your balance is
The
not.
stealth of a cat.
Yes, the stealth of a cat, the balance of a cat. It's all looking good. Since Gemma is bathrooming, whoever is on the top of the deck, can I get wisdom? No, a perception check, please. Nox, you get a perception check with disadvantage because you're at the very back of the ship.
What is this check? It's,
No, I'm also kind
wisdom?
of chilling face in the
Yeah. That's why you get
instead,
disadvantage.
so-
That's why you get disadvantage. It's a perception check, Bean.
Oh, is
Oh, what did
that
I just
why I
roll?
get the
Shit.
You rolled a
It's
seven.
a,
Give me a sec.
a 7.
Okay, is that
So
with no
is
pluses?
that perception? Just
yes,
perception?
just perception. Just perception.
Perception,
not-
perception, perception.
Oh god, it's not my strongest suit, if you
And with
know what I
disadvantage.
mean.
And with disadvantage. Oh no.
Perception.
Well, my perception is that I'm on a ship.
Yep. Well, that's technically 7. You could roll lower than that. Do you want to roll again?
Wait, perception is
Enough.
wisdom,
I
yes.
think so.
or
I have
it's
returned.
only if you have proficiency.
Yeah, I settled on 7. Well, 8. But that
Yeah, so
not
it
much
reserves
better.
to 7. Perception is wisdom, yes.
What'd I miss?
Perception
it
check.
seems that this ship is made of a ship.
It's a ship, yes. I need a perception check from you, Gemma.
Right.
So I'm sorry. If I don't have
One.
Oh, never mind.
proficiency
You're looking
in
at B.
perception, then it's just the 7.
Usually, it would tell you if you've got perception with it by adding a +2, because you're level 1.
Because like perception,
You rolled a
my,
7, you're
my,
not gonna make it. All right, we don't need to go down that mountain hill. You rolled a 7. It doesn't matter what it is, unless it's like +8, and I know it's not. You're not gonna make it.
Because
right?
it could be +4, but I don't have
Yeah.
proficiency, so
So,
Okay.
so unfortunately you miss all that, but you do. You all suddenly become aware that there's suddenly heavy rain, just pouring down onto the deck. Can I get Lynx? Can you do me a favor and roll a d6, please? Ruby,
Hang on, I was just in the kitchen.
just a d6, Lynx.
Yep.
If you need a break or something, you
No,
just,
it's
just
fine.
let me
I'm
know.
back.
Yeah, just let me know. and I'll-
So the D6 is the one with the 6, I guess.
Yes, it's the one with the 6.
Mhm.
Mm-hmm. Yep,
Yay, logic.
we got it.
Logic.
We're doing it. Basements and lizards. Oh, 3.
A 3.
Ooh, okay. Um. Okay, I need. Okay, right. Okay, so, we have Ruby's turn since she's back now. Ruby, what are you doing?
Yep.
You're paying too much attention to the thrown on the floor baby.
I help her up, I guess. Him? I don't know what the
It's
hell.
turn based, so yeah, 5 seconds. Yeah, you can have the 5 seconds to pick them up.
Yeah. I'll help him up.
As that's happening, though, you feel like you feel that familiar wind that hit you in the face just before, but it's coming from the right of you, or technically your left because you're facing towards it. So it's coming from your left, which is technically the right of the ship. So Bean once more, and Gemma, I need you to roll another dex check. Everyone who's underneath, you don't need to because you're safe inside.
14.
You can see that these people here are basically moving ahead. They seem to be panicking. Something is banging behind me there, which is slightly
19
annoying.
plus 4.
All right, you don't
So-
get knocked on your ass this time, but the big wave just seems to crash into the right side of the ship. Out of nowhere, you can look around and you see that this ship is suddenly in the middle of a storm. There's to the right of the ship, Bean. You see like what comes across as like a weird shimmer, like a shimmering light from the right side. That's all you see, unfortunately, because everybody failed a perception check. You don't get anything else. That would have been that.
Check your DMs.
Okay. So you can see the crew literally bouncing around. No, you rolled a 7. No. you rolled a 7. No.
Well, that
What is that garbage boat? Hello, Odie. Nice to see you. Okay, so
Come on, it's not a garbage boat. It's made out of shields.
I mean, well, Odie is the guy who literally made me build
all
it.
right. So
So you see these people like running to the masts. You can hear the wood start to like almost like it's almost trying to break the break the masts. The captain
What
starts
kind of
screaming out.
visibility do we have?
Oh, it's dark. It's heavy rain. Like you can barely keep your eyes open long enough to like see what's going on. You have the most light you've got is dusk, but yet again, the waves are just coming over from the right. They've come up from behind you. It almost seems unnatural. Yeah. It almost seems unnatural. Hello, Black Wolf. Nice to see you. We have Lynx who rolled. What did you roll again, Lynx? Let me just check.
3.
You rolled a 3. Okay, so that is that. All right, moving on. Nox, what are you doing? You're falling up the stairs. Your back is all wet.
Well, that's not a very big change from how I spent the last days. So
Well, it's not. It's your back instead of your head. So there is that.
there is that. So as the ship is being thrashed about, I suppose it would be a good idea to first of all get up.
Okay,
Right.
so that's half your movement.
Half my movement. Yeah. Now let me contemplate. Right. A good idea would be to look up and check who needs help.
Yeah.
But the better idea would be to remain safe.
I mean, what is the adventurer of? Well, let's not even say adventurer yet. Let's say you get to adventurer at like level 3. Like, what is the the civilian Nox plan so far?
Oh, that's a very tall that's a very tall question. But yeah, I'm a hide.
Okay.
Hide.
You're gonna go attach yourself to the post, or are you moving up deck? Staying on,
Yeah, I'm
staying
hide.
below.
Staying below. I'm staying close by to the exit so I can escape this sinking boat.
Okay.
But not, but deep enough not to be, smacked about.
All right. Okay.
I'm gonna sit next to the barrels.
Is that all you're doing?
In the
Anything else?
barrels.
I
I like that.
Well, I can quickly eye out the guy that's been tying me up to the post and make sure that he's not safe.
You yeah. I mean, he's downstairs in the mess hall, so.
Yeah. I'll just scream. Okay. Now this is not my fault for sure.
Okay. No one is in earshot to hear you.
Good.
Paneth. All right, Bean. What's happening? You have a turn to do something.
Okay.
You hear?
Yeah,
I will repeat what happened. Like what you heard. You heard that the masts, almost like the wood, is starting to creak, and almost like they're being pulled apart. You can see in front of you the guards, the crewmen, are trying to like kind of adjust the sail so that the bark doesn't snap straight away. The sail doesn't snap straight away. If you want, you can maybe help them, or if you want to do something else, it's up to you. It's your turn. What do you want to do?
Well, I remember that there's lots of barrels in this ship, and I know that barrels float. So I think I'm a kid. I don't know that I can.
Can I just say, as your guys' first encounter to immediately give up and split up and hide in barrels, I can't wait to finish this campaign with you guys. The teamwork of.
What do you mean?
Is there any barrels?
If you
Barrel, I'm
can't
gonna
beat
go
him,
hide. See ya.
you might as well join him. I'm gonna get in a barrel.
Okay.
No, I'm
Let's all
thinking
go
as
to-
a
Let's go in a
kid.
barrel.
Okay.
I'm.
I mean, there are no barrels.
I'm looking at
there are some buoyancy barrels at the front of the ship. If you want to use those, I guess. If you want to just go and climb into one of those, you can do that. I will tell you right now that the masts don't look like they're gonna snap. They just sound like they're gonna snap. Like if they take any more beatings, they might be damaged.
Yeah,
Okay.
I'm looking at what's in my
Okay, well we'll move on.
my repertoire.
We'll move on
Well,
to
well, wait.
Marcy while you think.
Standing here doesn't is at the very least.
Mm,
I want to stand in the stairs so that I don't get knocked down again,
okay, but
and maybe
you will fall.
watch.
Like you might. Okay. All right, that's fine. Okay,
And
that's
what?
All right, no, it's fine. Okay, moving on. Marcy, it's Marcy's turn.
All right, so the ship being jostled and knocked around like a rubber ducky in a tub. I don't have enough movement to actually get above deck, but Shay is going to make their way um towards the stairs. Actually,
Okay.
I don't know how much movement this is because it's not telling me.
Oh, is it not telling you? Wait a minute.
No, it is not.
Can I?
I only have 30 feet of movement though, so it's a little hard to tell how far I'm traveling.
I'm figuring. Okay, wait. So. There you
Yeah,
go.
so about right
30.
there. Shay is trying to get up above deck to help out in some
assist.
way.
Okay,
That way the
cool.
ship
Yep.
doesn't. Get
Remember that's your move.
awful.
You can use your action to dash and move another 30 foot.
Yeah, we're gonna do that. We're gonna go towards the gonna get as close to the mast over there as I can, the nearest
cool.
one.
Right, let me just do that for you then.
Actually, if I were to dash right above the stairs, could I actually make it to the mid mast?
You
No, I
no,
couldn't.
not really. No. You can make it. To the
I
stairs,
couldn't, but
yeah.
I'd be really close. But
Yeah.
yeah, we'll go to front mast or whatever.
As you come running up onto the deck, you can see the two people in front struggling, almost like, oh god, it's gonna give. Like they can't hold it in place. The two of them are struggling. The third person behind the in front of the mast is basically also just coming over, and they're just trying to help with the rigging, trying to pull it down, trying to almost reset the sail so that the wind isn't like almost tearing it off the ship.
Yeah.
But it as we all know, because we've all played Sea of Thieves, it's really difficult to pull up a mast. All right. Lynx. What are you doing, Lynx? What's your plan? Are you gonna help? Are you going to go stay downstairs? Are you gonna try and figure out what's causing this? What's hitting you?
Well, I did have a plan,
Mhm.
but unfortunately, Marcy moved away.
Okay. Well, okay.
Um,
Remember, this is 5 seconds between. So technically, you could you'd say if you wanted to shout out, you could maybe you could shout it out. She would have heard you. So, what did you want to say? Also, you're technically a telepath, so you would have speaked directly. You don't even have to be looking at
That's
her for
true.
you to hear.
That's true.
Yeah, just invade my skull. Go for it.
So what did you want to say to her?
I was going to say to her that if she she was standing by a window, and if the boat was to start sinking, I would take her with me out the door at the window to try and save at least one of the crew.
Yeah, these are just so we're clear. These are hatches. They technically count as windows, but they're basically like hatches for
Okay, sorry, hatches.
Having windows on a boat is frowned upon.
True.
Yeah.
Just remember, I'm Swedish.
No, I know. I'm just I'm teasing.
Yeah, it's fine.
Lynx, while I respect the moxie, Shay is wearing at least 126 pounds of gear, not to mention her own body weight.
Yeah, that's
Don't
true.
drown trying to save a fucking 60. I'd be saving you. You can't carry me.
I'd be saving you.
True, that's a good point. Actually, I didn't consider that.
You know what? You're a gnome. You want to just ride on my shoulder?
But I do have an animal. I mean, maybe she could help also. But
do you want to run upstairs or do you want to stay downstairs?
Yeah, I think I'm kind of a helping character. I mean, I like to help, so I'll probably run upstairs. But how far can I run?
You can move
or how far can I move?
You can move 25.
25.
Because you're a slightly smaller character. So that's your movement, right? Now you have an action, so you can use your action to dash, right? Which gives you double your movement, so you can move 50 now. So do you want to do that?
Yeah, I'll probably dash then up.
Okay. And then you have a bonus action, but bonus action is like later. That's like level 2 and level 3 and stuff like that. We'll go through that at some other time. You guys are level 1, so it's okay. You run onto Bean almost in the stairs. Is there? Okay, I think that's everything you can do. Links for now. Gemma, the big,
Yo.
hefty, strong orc, watching these
Yep.
3 pitiful humans trying to adjust this sail. You're standing right there. What are you doing?
Move out of the way, humans. I got this.
Okay.
So I help them.
I need a strength check.
It can
A
be
strength
expected
check.
it's
Which
barrel
one's that?
maneuver.
Is that D20?
They're all
Yes.
D20.
They're always D20.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
If this was GURPS, it might be
A
something
3.
else.
Why? Why?
Oh, well, move out of the
Wow,
way,
that's
humans.
Oh. Never mind. Help.
All right, okay. You try to help, but you feel like you're getting in the way almost.
Yeah.
Okay, no worries, Lynx. No worries. You take your time. I'll say your name when it's your turn. Okay.
Wait. What? Strength check. Hold on. That's +3, isn't it?
Yeah, that's still not good enough. That's
still-
that's,
Yeah,
that's
okay.
not
Just
even
making sure,
10.
Just making sure.
Right. All right. Okay, Nox. Cutting to you. Back to your turn. Wait.
Let's say I try and help them.
Something
this
happened
time,
between.
Nox, you rolled the first one, right? You rolled the first one.
Yes.
Lynx rolled the second one. Marcy, roll a d6.
Sure.
Uh-oh.
Oh God. Okay.
I have no idea what these mean, but let's hope it's
Everybody
good.
on the top deck. Also, unfortunately, Bean as well, and Lynx is okay because she's not actually up. She's not actually on the stairs yet. So she doesn't need to roll anything. She can continue having her break right now.
Put myself to
do
be
I have to roll
safe.
something?
Yeah, Bean, I need you all to roll a d20 for a dex check. You're suddenly feeling a horrible wind from the right again. Actually, instead of dex checks for Ruby, and the three people that are on the mast, you need to roll a strength check.
She
Strength
got a
check, man.
13 for Dex.
Okay.
What am I rolling?
Dex
It's for
check.
dexterity.
Dex?
Yep.
So that's a
15.
10 plus 4, 14.
Okay, so you
I
rolled.
got 18. That's
You rolled an 18. Okay, wait, it's okay. We're going through it. We're going through it.
15 plus 3.
Okay,
I
so
guess.
Bean, you rolled a 10 plus 4, correct?
4.
14. You make it. So you almost go like you're flailing, running down the stairs, almost trying to get to safety. Just as the wind hits again, yeah. You almost lose your footing. This time, unfortunately, since you're small and almost drunk, childlike nature, you manage to put your feet down and just boom, 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 and just like manage to just somehow keep your balance while flailing down these stairs. On the other hand, though, we have Marcy, who has a 12, which is plus
13 total.
That's okay. 13. 13's fine. You managed to feel that hit. Unfortunately, from the right side. This is the first time you felt it. Yeah.
Okay.
So you basically just go, whoa, okay, all right, what's going on? That was wind, I think. Unfortunately, while you're staring at this mast, somebody failed a French check, failed a strength check.
I always fail my
I did-
French
Damn
checks.
them
Oh.
Frenchies!
I didn't know Pengu's playing.
He's around here somewhere.
He is the wind. That's the twist.
Yeah.
But
So you just suddenly see,
no, that-
Gemma, you just
No,
suddenly
that's not what I
see
wanted.
this guy, the guy on the left of you, crewmate
Mm.
Landa, yeah? Suddenly
Yep.
just go flying back and just smash their head into the back of the thingy, knocking themselves out. You can see the blood on the wood. It looks like a serious injury. And you can tell just because you've seen people take head wounds before.
Yep.
What else? You rolled that. Gemma. Okay, Gemma, luckily when the wind hit, your strength check this time managed to hold it in place. So that person who failed theirs, you saw what happened. You passed yours. Luckily, you didn't suffer from it, but you did manage to cover for their weakness, their fail. The mast doesn't seem like it's making a creaking, crackling noise. Can I get a perception check from Marcy, please? Also, Bean and Lynx, I guess, too. Lynx doesn't have to right now, but if you're back,
I'm back.
roll for it. Okay, roll perception, please, Lynx.
What's that?
That is
Is it 12?
12 plus 5, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17.
Okay. mm,
9
is that just 9?
Plus-
There's no pluses?
because I don't have proficiency. Just 9.
No, that's... It should be... What's your wisdom?
My wisdom is +4.
Okay, so it's +4 then. Because perception is wisdom. It's a wisdom check.
Oh, I thought you only got the +4 if you had proficiency.
No, you get the whole of your stat, and proficiency
No, that
is
bonus is
the
what
bonus
helps
is
you.
yeah, the bonus is from proficiency. So you don't have to be proficient in it. If you were proficient in it, it would be +6.
Okay, so
Oh.
I'll explain this really quickly.
Okay,
My
yeah.
wisdom is a 17. I have a modifier of +3, so I have proficiency in
Oh.
perception checks. So I
I
would
see.
normally just have a 3, but because my level, I have the +2 as well.
I got
so
like
have a 5
animal
total.
handling. I have +6, but normally if I wasn't proficient, I would have.
You would only have
+4.
the +2.
Also,
Thank
or however
you.
many.
Links. Also,
Okay.
don't worry about any of this. I'll explain it later.
Proficiency.
Yes,
okay,
please.
so proficiency. So 7 + 4.
Okay.
Indeed.
So, Links, you rolled. Sorry, what-
11.
You roll.
I didn't roll. What
Okay.
dice? What dice?
Just a d20. If I ask you to roll
Okay.
if I ask you to roll a skill check, it's a d20. Okay. If I ask you to roll a dice for something in particular, I'll tell you which dice to roll.
Okay.
Okay.
What
Links, you do not pick
I
up on
don't
it.
roll dice.
No,
very
you don't.
well.
You don't pick up on it. You don't pick on what's happening. Marcy, on the other hand, and Bean, on the other hand, I need Bean and Marcy to roll a d6 each, just so I'm familiar with what's going to happen here. They're basically paying attention to what's happening here.
I got a 6.
Okay.
Also,
Oh, 2
go
sixes.
baby.
6 gang.
You seem to see
Yeah.
that the wind is having a similar effect on the back mast and on the middle
Ooh.
mast. And I just so everyone's clear, the models that are on the ship they represent characters. They don't represent the whole, the amount of
The
people
entirety
on
of the
this
crew.
ship, because I'm not. Yeah, this ship is crewed by like 30 people.
Okay,
Right?
okay.
So you get the idea. So there are also crew over here trying to do this exact same thing. They seem to not be as struggling as bad though. Like these two,
Are they trying to? They're trying to raise.
they're trying to raise the sails so that they're not being flung around. The rain is so heavy that like it's difficult to see, and it's almost like unnatural. Like you've hit like a pocket. You've hit like a pocket of like elemental air that's just frozen underneath. There is some meddling here, at least. Somebody who knows magic, for instance, is very aware that this is not natural. And
By the glory of Tyr, this shit's fucked.
And Bean, you are very aware that this is not natural either.
Mhm.
Am I or
I
no?
No,
know.
you have no idea. You think it's just
No.
you
Right.
just
I
think it's
know.
wacky weather.
Okay. Okay.
So,
I got an idea. Is
okay.
It's not my turn yet.
It is now. It's Nox's turn.
Yep. So I used my dash
Okay.
to get closer to the back mast. This is exactly 60 feet from my position.
Okay. Cool.
Ooh, nice.
You just gonna tie
I will
yourself
try
around
to
it?
tie my tie. Yes, I am your sail now, kids. And I will try to communicate with anyone. Like, does anyone know what the fuck is going on? It's been sunny. It's been sunny just now. This shit ain't natural. Where's the captain?
It's a freak storm. Help with the mast here. Help with the sail. Like that's all you're getting. You're just swearing. Like the rain hitting the deck is just so loud. Like it's even hard to like hear each other like 5 foot between each other. It just seems to be getting more torrential.
Well, I suppose I'm hugging this mast then, helping out.
I don't
from
need this.
the-
You can roll a strength check, I guess, if you want to try on like helping with a sail.
Sure.
It's about halfway on this one. There's a lot more people on this one here.
Sure, they have my 4.
Okay. Yep. Right. That's
This is why I'm rolling outside the ship.
You can do it. It's fine.
so they
Trying
don't
to hide
laugh.
your shame.
Okay. Muffin, can I get a dex check from you?
Oh, jeez.
Oh lord.
Well, that was 8, but sure. Dex check. Sure, there you go. Where did it go?
Oh, okay.
Here's my.
Hey, Muffin did it.
You feel
It's
yourself
18.
you feel yourself being launched towards the post. Yeah, but luckily you managed to like step round it and you just dance round it essentially with the wind like pushing into you, not knocking you over.
Good.
Moving on. Bean.
Paneneth. Okay.
Paneneth.
So I've now that I've kind of gotten my bearings
Mhm.
and I've gotten some understanding, I feel I'm starting to feel comfortable after the whole kerfuffle, right?
Mhm.
Which I have an idea. Which sale is having the most struggle right
The
now?
first one.
The middle one?
No,
The
the
first one.
The one at the front.
The one in the front.
That one is making the worst noises so far.
And I can get I can get there.
You can move 25, right? Is it 25 or 30? How much do you move?
30.
I got
30?
a
Okay.
little bean on my shoulders.
Okay, so this is here's I think I can do this. This is my idea. I want to lay down under this sail cuz I have a spell called Thunder Wave.
Okay.
I don't know if this is a bad idea.
You know what? Let's let's roll on intelligence. Cuz let's roll on intelligence.
Why intelligence?
Because I want you to know if this is a good idea or not. So roll on intelligence.
Well, maybe I can talk. Maybe I could. I don't know who's here with me because Thunderwave. In addition, unsecured objects that are completely within the area of effect are automatically pushed 10 feet away from you by the spell's effect.
Okay, so what you want to do instead of actually using it for the spell that you want to use it for, you want to use it to help, like push the sail
up.
All right.
Right.
Okay. Like put the sail away. All right. Okay. I'll let you do that. Like I'm not even gonna let you roll for it.
Obviously, there's the thunder damage.
No.
It's thundering anyway.
I thought you were just about to just shoot it at the sail, just snap it in half.
That's why I want to lay down and push up.
I will let you do that. I will let you do that. You just need to use the spell slot, which I think it's a cantrip, right? It's a cantrip.
No, it's a spell slot.
Okay, if you at the use of the spell slot, I will let you do that, and you like I'm gonna even just give it to you. It's a success. You don't even have to roll for it, because it counts as an advantage on the next strength roll for the party that's helping put the sail up. You're essentially assisting them. You're not doing it yourself.
Right.
Yeah. Okay. Right. Okay. That's what you were doing.
Waka waka boom.
Sheodor, what you doing? Marcy?
The man who got flung and hit his head. Who is he? Has Shay made friends with him actually?
That's Landeth. They're one of the crewmates. They do a lot of the grimy work, a lot of the emptying of the pooper. And then the peeling of the potatoes. They're one of their friendly. They know you. They've been giving you
Can Shay tell if he is still conscious?
Oh no, it's Landa is full on unconscious, like limp, almost like as the deck shifts from left to right, you can see them almost rolling. Like they're not.
And you mentioned that there's blood on the post behind him.
Yeah, they hit their head pretty hard.
Well, the crew up front, they have Ruby, they have Panenith, and the other crew members helping. I'm pretty sure they have that. Shay is actually going to go over to our unconscious boy here.
Okay.
And I'm not sure how good he's doing.
Medicine check.
Yeah, sure. Let me look at my medicine stat real quick.
Gemma knows that it's a head wound. He's not getting up. That's the most that she knows from this angle. So. You as a healer,
that's only a 9.
The rain is too heavy. It's washed away most of the blood. You can kind of see the
Okay.
wound, but like the hair is in the way. Like there's just too much going on. You can't really focus.
Okay, well, from deductive reasoning, there's like, while I can't see the severity, he is
Mhm.
knocked the fuck out.
Yeah, he's
He is
limp
bleeding
there.
from his head,
Mhm.
so none of those are good.
Mhm.
Um, hmm. Mm, I could either do spare the dying, or I could hit him with a cure wounds, but that would burn one of my 2 spell slots.
I'll let you do if you want to just do like a stabilize on a
Well,
thingy.
spare the dying is a stabilize, basically. It's
I will
someone within touch.
I will
can,
let you do a medicine. Like you can have another go. Okay, I get if you do a medicine check at disadvantage, I'll let you try and stabilize him.
Oh, well, spare the dying is a cantrip
Yeah.
that stabilizes.
Oh well, then you can do that then.
Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and cast spare the dying on him. That way he doesn't perish from his head
He
trauma.
does not wake up, but he is.
Well, no, it's not something that
yeah, yeah,
heals.
he
It
is
just stops you from.
he
Yeah.
is unconscious. He is still lying there.
Well,
You
so
could-
long as he's not dying.
Yeah, yeah.
That's all I care about.
You've done with the power of Tyr in your hand. You've done all that you can for this man.
By the glory of Tyr, you will survive.
Lynx,
Yep.
Hey.
what are you doing? You're on the stairs. Everyone
Yeah.
seems to be doing like looking hectic.
Did the
Hmm.
front sail come up, by the way?
Not yet. I'm waiting for the end of the turn, and then I need somebody to
Okay,
roll a d6.
gotcha.
It will be Gemma's turn to do a d6 this time.
Ooh.
Uh, okay,
good
so
on your
Lynx,
dice.
what are you doing? Lynx,
I don't know really.
you can lend your assistance. You can try to maybe spot what this weird shimmering thing is on the right. There, as you come up onto the deck, you can see
Oh yeah, right.
that
Yeah.
there's this weird it's almost like like a heat wall. Yeah. If,
Mhm.
if if you've been on like a highway or a motorway or whatever,
Yeah, I know.
you know that like this like precipitation.
Precipitation.
Yeah, like
Yeah.
almost like a wall of it that's just like between you and the ship. Like not like right in front of the ship, but it's almost like 60 to 80 feet away.
Hmm.
Um.
So I guess I'll go up and investigate
Okay. So
further if I can see
you want to go towards the
right.
this side here?
Yeah.
Okay. Do you want to move like your full movement, or do you just want to move here?
I know what's the benefit of not moving my full movement.
You can move your full movement each turn. Like you get to move your whole movement. So you can move like here and do something, and then move the rest of your movement. It's just for semantics, basically, for a board game miss.
Mm.
So,
Yeah, well that's fine. Where you're
yeah?
at now.
Okay, there we go.
Yeah.
So you're trying to do like you're trying to spot this weird phenomenon.
Exactly. I want to see what's going on and what
Do you have
if it's any threat or
Do you have a perception check, please? I'm trying to think if rangers have advantage on perception checks.
and what does that mean exactly?
It means you roll 2d20s.
2.
And then you pick the highest. I'm not entirely sure if you have it though.
I want to say if that's for preferred terrain.
Yeah, I think it's preferred terrain. And your preferred terrain is.
Can you choose preferred terrain C?
You can if you're a
yeah,
swashbuckler or some
You
form like
can,
that.
but I'm pretty sure that Lynx has mountains, or grasslands. I think isn't that right, Lynx? I think that's what we choose. Your
Where do I see that?
let me see if I can find the character sheet for you. I know I've got it too. I can look at it too. I know it's not C.
Maybe I
Probably
can too.
not.
Yeah, no worries. Okay, so you have Natural Explorer, Mountain. It's Mountain. So it's on the very, very far right. It says Natural Explorer. Yeah. But you don't have it, so you can just roll 1d20
I'll do that then.
and Perception +5. So that's pretty good. Oh shit! You know what I did? I turned my music off. Damn you, idiot! Everyone, make music noises. Actually, don't.
That's a 12.
Dun dun dun.
Plus 5. All right. Let me just give you. Let me alt tab real quick. Sorry, I gotta Firefox. I gotta get that up again because I turned the goddamn thing. I knew something was gonna happen. Damn it! It was me. It was my own stupidity. Right. So I'm gonna say you basically look out into the shimmering darkness, the rain smashing, like basically almost like coming down on your head. But you know, with your mountain life, you and Rava, who basically you know, grew up with, you went on hikes all the time. You were kind of familiar with this weather. It's a little rougher than you're used to, but you know, since you two would go off and hunt for giants, you're kind of used to this like heavy rain. Um, with that kind of knowledge in your back pocket, though, what you have noticed, yeah, is that the shimmer
Mm.
every like second, every second that you stare at it, like it seems to blink out of existence, and then like you see like what looks like a pearl, like a almost a marble tower sticking out of the ocean. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
With let me see if I can find what it's called. I have a description for it. So there's like this marble tower has like an emblem etched into the side of it, and I mean you can note this down if you like. Links
I
for
will.
like other notice for later knowledge, but it looks like a faded open flower with a red center.
Mhm.
Yeah. And then for a brief second, the image just disappears. Back. Then we could do. Wait a minute. Let's see. There we go. Good. God damn it! I gotta turn the music back on because I turned it off because I'm an idiot. So yeah, do you have that? You have that? Do you need me to say it again?
No.
Nope.
I say like a pillar. Or what did you say? What word did you use?
Like a marble, like almost pearl colored tower.
Hmm.
Yeah.
A tower.
Yeah.
Yeah, with a fading flower with a red
with an
center.
etched symbol into the side of it, which looks like an open flower with a red center.
Yeah, got
And
it.
okay,
Mm.
not you don't get enough detail because it's just for like a half a second, but you do
Mm.
spot it. And then is there anything else you want to do with your turn? Because
I don't know. What can I do?
you can ask for if anybody needs help. I guess if you want to shout out. Remember, you have your special way of communicating, so you have
Can
that
I like
ability
ask
to.
someone else to come and have a look at it, or is that
I mean,
not an option?
at the moment, you feel like people are too busy to even think about coming
Yeah,
out
that's
to
true.
look. Yeah.
I guess I'll ask Marcy if he needs help, or if she needs help.
Yep. Okay. Marcy's be right back right now. So
No, I am back,
Oh, you back?
actually.
Okay, right. Okay, so you hear this voice once more. You has okay. I mean, since let's say this, since Marcy, since Sin and Shay, Marcy, since Sin has been talking to Shay, I would assume that you guys, at least for this month, have been talking to each other quite. Like she seems like she's okay with like talking to you, Marcy, right?
Yeah, no.
So-
Considering she's contacted me a handful of times
Yeah,
beforehand, Shay's not really one to shy away from people just because they're a little strange.
Okay.
So Shay has made the acquaintance of the strange cat lady.
Okay. All right. Okay. So you
Awesome.
basically, at this point, you
Strange
guys are
cat lady.
basically friends.
Yeah, no,
Yeah, on our
we're
own terms,
Yeah. Yeah.
I
Yeah.
guess.
Okay. So you hear this voice in your head, this familiar telepathic voice once more, coming from the cat. By the way, Lynx.
It
Just
comes
so
from the
we're
cat,
so
not
so
Lynx?
so
Oh,
we're
man.
no so we're clear. Your Lynx can't really move out of your range. If
Okay.
the cat goes away from you, you lose all telepathic ability. So
Okay.
the cat has to be within range of you.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, so you hear that familiar voice saying, "Do you need any help? What can I do?" Yeah. And you can since let's just take
Uh,
it as
the-
a reaction. You can respond, I guess.
The front mast is still struggling, correct?
At this moment, right now, you think so? Yes, but you do see this small child, like with his feet wrapped around the post, aiming upwards, with basically his mouth collecting with heavy rain, aiming his hands up to do some sort of weird thing. You don't necessarily know what yet.
And goblin children are fucking weird.
Yeah.
Part of this movement, part of this shit. Can I look at the other two masts and kind of gauge how they're both doing?
You already done that with your perception check. You
Okay.
they're not doing as badly as the first one.
Okay. Well, since Lynx is asking what they can do to help, and this front mast is, at least as far as Shay can tell,
Yep.
struggling the most. Shay is going to reply saying, Lynx, we really need help getting the front mast raised. Everyone else seems to be doing fine on theirs, but the front is not doing
5
as well
seconds.
as hoped.
5 seconds. You said all that in 5 seconds. It's a free action. Well, I'll allow it.
I'm Southern, I speak fast.
Yeah. Okay. So do you have you've done your turn. You have your next task, Lynx. We'll move on to Gemma. Can
Yep.
we do a strength check? You have advantage this time.
Right.
Because a small green child is between your legs.
7.
Advantage means you roll twice.
I rolled twice.
Yeah. You have the small
Yeah, baby.
goblin-like child between your legs helping you.
13.
Plus your
Elfie
strength.
goblin-y, something-y.
Plus your strength.
I think my strength was what? 3.
Okay, so it's 16.
Yeah.
Let me just do this real
Let's
quick.
Good.
6. Okay, well that's okay. That's fine. There's 3 successes. You feel like this one, like you feel like as if the sail is about to like almost blow off into this strong wind that's constantly hitting the deck. And then Bean, do you have any vocation? Do you use any magic words when you cast your magic, or is it just a sudden whoosh from like below? You can describe
It
what happens
is-
as you reset the sail.
What is VS? Vocal and what is
vocal and somatic.
somatic?
Which is
What does somatic mean?
Somatic is you use your hands to do shapes
So
and
it's
stuff. So you could
Waka
go.
waka whoosh!
Yeah, you could do that. Yeah. And then suddenly the sail goes and like clicks, almost locks into place. I want to say like the 2 people who are left just go flying up. They go "Whoa!" like having to like release the rope because of how sudden it is. The sail resets and the creaking of the mast starts to relax. As Gemma, can I get a D6 out of you?
Yeah, because it does do. People are pushed 10 feet
5.
away.
Yeah.
So, there's that.
All right. As you finally manage to set the first mast, this strong wind just seems to hit again from this time from the left. So everybody on the left side or everyone on the deck top, I need a dex roll. So we'll go through it because it's easier this way. So Nox, you're on the left side. Muffin, I need a dex roll out of you.
And got it. Let's send it away. Wee.
10 plus.
I can tattoo this on my fucking forehead at this point. I've
Although
been
it's
rolling
only
10s
within a
day.
15-foot cube.
Mhm.
It's not like
Uh,
Ignore
it's
mine.
plus 2. It's 12.
12. Okay. Like, unfortunately, considering your finesse, your last tap dancing shit scenario almost boosted your ego somewhat. Like somebody was giving you a hand, going, "Ah, I got your back, buddy." Yeah, and then immediately you face plant back into the mast, being pushed forward into it. You go prone.
Oh.
Unfortunately, it's your turn, so you can stand right back up again, but you have no movement this turn. You still have an action.
It's not like I'm gonna move anywhere.
Yeah.
I will keep hacking at the mast with Kita and
Okay.
whoever the fuck is
Another-
with me. So
We can do a strength check then.
yeah, another strength check. We
You got this, muffin.
10.
Uh,
19.
we have, unfortunately, this said person immediately. That's one success, one failure, and another success. So, unfortunately, this person immediately headbutts, just does what you do, but unfortunately headbutts it to the point where they're knocked prone. And, how do I do this? Knocked prone? Yeah. They have their midsection just took a huge hit from hitting that mast. Luckily, their head didn't this time. It wasn't a critical failure, so there's that. Penef, Bean,
Yo.
being rather chuffed with yourself
Yee.
after coming up with that genius plan. What do you do? What is your thing?
What I assess? What needs?
Well, you fixed it, so you're very well chuffed with yourself.
I notice the cat lady still looking off. Do I notice? I see her still looking off. I'm curious.
The cat lady.
Yeah.
Oh, you mean
Sin.
Sin? Okay, Sin.
Yeah.
Right. Okay. I mean, you noticed Sin. There you go.
And I see that she's still looking off. And
No, she. I assume Sin looks at people when she talks to them. So she was talking to Marcy
okay.
last. So she'll be staring at Marcy.
So
am I right on that, Lynx?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
I don't have. So the middle mass. Well, I can't. I do have one more spell slot. So the current state is still things are creaking, still things are bad.
From what? No, the main mast is not creaking anymore. The middle mast doesn't seem to be having a problem. The back mast doesn't seem to be having a problem. The masts are up. The wind is still hitting the back of the ship though.
Is the crazy stuff off the right side of the ship?
It's not. It's the left side that hit this time.
Oh, it's on the other side of the ship now.
Yeah. We can come back to you if you want a moment to think.
Can I see it? Did I feel it hit me?
No. You were on the floor. You were planted flat on the floor, so you've technically not felt it. Yeah. You have a large 7-foot orc
Right
standing on you.
Right.
So you don't really need to roll for it. I'm not even gonna let you roll for it because you're tiny as it is.
7 foot. No, I'm
All right,
6 foot. but okay.
how about? Well, do I hear that stuff is happening in the back?
From your sudden thunderclap, you don't really hear much. Yeah.
So, how about just? Can you click on me to? I can't click on me to move me my movement to the middle of towards the middle of the boat so I can. Yeah, so I can just start. Who else needs help?
Okay, so you have a dash as well. Do you want to use your dash?
Yeah.
Okay. When you get here, you notice that the captain is he's basically attached to this wheel. Yeah, he's holding it in place. You can see one of the crew members is on the floor where the steering wheel suddenly spun and knocked one of the guys out. He went flying, almost hitting, like knocking himself off of the ship. You see that there are two people who are attached to this mast, holding onto it. It's not even the sail at this point. The sail is up. They managed to get it up because it's this one didn't take as much damage. But they are still like supporting it. Okay, they don't look like they need much help. Yeah. It's just the captain now who is kind of like trying to sail through this strange, abrupt storm.
Can I yell to the captain, what can I do? What's going on?
Yeah, all right. The captain basically he looks at you and goes, "Get over here! Help me with this wheel!" And he's trying to hold it steady. And the guy on the floor, well, he's not doing anything helpful. So do you want to use the rest of your movement to just run over to this guy and help him?
Sure.
All right.
And
okay.
yeah, I'll grab him.
He's doing most of the work because you can barely reach it. You're essentially helping there.
He's not like tying it though, right? He's just trying to hold it.
No, he's trying to hold
it.
it. He's not tied it. He's literally trying to hold it himself. He has been trying to like find a way out of this pocket. Yeah. And every direction that he's been going just seems to be more and more. It's almost as if it's moving with you. Yeah. Okay.
Okay.
Marcy.
Yes, that is me. Hello.
It is your turn.
Okay, dokie. Okay, so we've got the front mast secured. Everyone's doing fine. Homie is still knocked out.
Yeah, yep.
He's Gucci though. He's fine.
I mean, he could roll suddenly.
Oh, that's a good point.
Okay. He is not holding himself up.
That's a good point. And head trauma would be crazy.
He's basically like one of those bobbleheads. So.
Is there like a bit of rope just like sitting here?
There's rigging. There's rigging all over the deck. So you can just there are safety ropes that you can tie yourself into, especially with heavy storms. And this ship is really famous for it. There's also netting. There is netting everywhere. So.
Well, that way he doesn't like hit his head again. I want to like tie him off.
Okay, right. So I'm not even gonna. You just do that. You don't even need to roll for it. You just. You've been working with the ropes all for the last month. You just lock him in, tie him in, attach the net around his waist so that his center mass is like protected, and then maybe a bit of his head to keep his head from not shaking around, and that's him secure.
Is anyone else besides him is anyone else besides him unconscious on this deck before I make my way off to the next one?
You notice that for the other side of the deck, you'll notice that there are people who are being flung around. You have heard not high pitched screams, but almost like you've heard splashing of water. There has been at least a couple people who have been thrown overboard.
Ain't much I can help with that.
Yeah. So what are you gonna do?
So nobody else over here is knocked unconscious.
Not at the moment,
the
no.
sails are good.
Sails good.
Shay is going to make her way up to where the captain is.
Okay. Dash or?
Gonna dash.
And then we go 60, just running up and helping with the wheel, I guess. Maybe.
Yeah, seeing two people struggling up here once she breaches the top of the stairs, Shay is going to give them a hand as well.
Okay.
Seeing that while the child is doing his damnedest,
it's not really helping.
child.
He's a child. All right,
Yeah.
Lynx, what are you doing? What do you see?
What do I see?
In front
So
of you?
the
You
thing,
see the sail?
I saw before,
Yes.
is that gone?
You could make a perception check again if you want to have another to see if you can recognize it.
Yeah,
again.
because I want to know what that is, of course. So if I caught sight of it once, maybe I can do it again.
Okay, go for it. Perception check.
Okay.
+5 again, right? Yeah, +5.
Let's go, Sin. Roll them dice.
The most fun about Dungeons and Lizards and Basements. 18. All right. Okay. Yeah. You look back out to the sea, and almost the recognition of that pattern that you saw before, that open. Wait a minute. That the faded like flower. Yeah. It's almost like branded in your skull or in your eyes. Yeah. You can see. You can see the image. You even see that it's a little clearer now. The red center is like a bloom, like it's almost like a blooming flower, right? And the faded color of the open flower is like a dull green. So it's almost like you're looking at like not a rose because it doesn't grow on this continent, but like a plant that you don't necessarily recognize that's being painted on like a sigil. Yeah, like I'll say from now on, like you can probably recognize that symbol if it ever comes up again. Yeah.
Yeah. It's like I see it in my.
Yeah, you
it's
can close your
etched in
eyes
my
and you can
inner
probably
eyes
you can
now.
probably sketch it too.
Yeah.
Yeah, and
So-
I'll send you a picture of that later.
Can I do something else? Or
Yes, because that was just you just like making sure you didn't see anything, and you passed it with such fine colors that I'm just gonna like you. Yeah, you have very keen eyes. You're basically Legolas.
Yay!
Oh, he was the cool one.
I mean,
Yeah.
he said 2 lines.
Taking the hobbits
entire
to
movie.
Isengard.
I think I could do this. So yeah, you can do whatever. What else? What else do you want to do?
I don't know. Everyone else seems to be going up to the captain and helping him, but I figure maybe I should do something else because now everyone's like clumping up at the same
Okay.
spot.
Yeah. I tell you what. Why don't you make with your perception check? I'll actually give it to you. You can hear somebody's voice on the like, not below you, but like over here. Yeah. You see the light
Yeah.
that I have? So
Yeah,
you
yeah.
see
Mhm.
let me just do this real quick. What? Not that. Wrong button. This you know what? Random fighter dude. Somebody has gone knocked overboard. Who is hanging on this netting.
Oh dear.
Like failing to catch grips for it. So how do I do this? Oh my lord. This is why I need to do more of this. So I'll get better eventually. Don't worry about it, guys. So yeah, so you can see him like calling for help with your perception check that you made. Just out of the corner of your eyes, your Legolas hearing told you that someone's calling for help, and you're the only one who seems to notice that they're there.
Can I go?
Yes, you
Closer?
have movement. You have movement,
Yeah.
and you even
Okay,
have
then
an
of course I
action,
want to move closer to him, or
Okay. You can get
Her.
about here, I guess.
yeah, 25.
25. So you can do an action if you want to like try and help. You can maybe throw a rope or
Does it have to be like ropes lying around near me, or
there's
do we
plenty of
imagine
rope
that
around. No, there's
have-
plenty of rope around. You also have technically rope in your backpack, but you're not going to get that out when you're on a ship that has plenty of safety ropes and
Yeah.
harnesses and such.
Okay, well then I'll try to throw a rope at it.
Okay.
Or
Let's get
him.
we'll make it a dex check, I guess. Just because you're trying to throw the rope to the person.
So I should roll the dice.
Yes, a d20, please.
Yep. Always in the water.
Oh,
So
yeah, the
aggressive
water.
with the dice
13.
roll.
13.
And that's plus your dex modifier.
And what
So-
does that mean?
Okay, so you see where it says dex? What does the dex number say? The
Dexterity
Yes.
+4 or 18.
Okay.
Plus 4.
So
You add the
yeah,
plus
so
4.
You add the plus 4.
Okay.
Okay. So that was 17. With ease, as if you have been playing with rope your entire life. You tie a knot off so it's heavy, and you throw it, and with ease the character catches it and hangs on, and tries to basically gets their footing on the net and stands up as if like they're almost jet skiing. Like, which means so for this we'll see that you pull them up and you lift them up slightly, so they're still there. They're hanging on the ledge now. Like,
Okay, so
like
they're not
connected.
in safety yet.
They're not in safety, but you have managed to help them from falling any further down.
Yeah.
So Gemma, finally,
Yo.
it's your turn.
All right.
What are you doing?
I have no idea.
Well, ship is still in a scenario. You know what? I'm just gonna say, as Gemma turns around, because this is literally the last round anyway. As Gemma turns
Right.
around to go and help with the other sails, the rain stops. Almost suddenly. And the sky grows darker. The wind stops. Lynx, as you're helping this person off the edge, over the edge, you notice that pearl tower is hanging. Is not even hanging. Is basically like erected out of the ocean, and it's just standing there, like almost like 3 to 4 miles off from where you are.
Okay.
And it's a giant tower. The symbol, you can see it there. It's the shimmer. It's almost kind of like grows smaller and smaller and smaller, and then dissipates. Nox, I need you to roll an Arcana check. And Bean, I also need you to roll an Arcana check. Anyone with magical powers, I guess. It's arcane. So, unfortunately, not you, Shay.
I only do holy magic.
Yeah.
Fuck that heathenish shit.
16.
Didn't I said I was gonna be something else as well, but I didn't know
No?
until
Maybe?
later.
Yes, maybe till later. Okay, so Nox.
17, including my modifier.
Here, let me just send a DM to Nox for a minute.
Ignore the previous DM, it was from far away.
Yeah, no, it's okay. I got it.
I said
I-
DM with it.
I did a
probably
funny when
spelled it
everyone
wrong.
was rolling a 7.
Was that right, Manic?
Wait a minute. I'm multitasking. Give me a second.
Oh,
I might
wait,
have
no.
spelled it wrong.
Oh, nope. I'm proficient in Arcana. That's a
Um,
14.
Yes,
4,
yes.
Got it.
Yes.
15.
That's
Mine's a
that's
19.
your. You know what that is? Yeah, Muffin. You get that.
Okay.
Yeah, that's not me telling you. That's you. Get it.
Yes.
As for
Manic,
Bean,
mine's
sorry.
a 9. Mine's a 19
Okay.
with my modifier.
That interesting feeling that you get when strange events happen, and which you haven't felt since you left. Yeah.
Me?
Yeah. It's almost a relief because you felt it again. It's not. It's scary. Like it was clearly scary, but at the same time you feel like a relief that you are, that you're almost back home because of this strange phenomenon that you are basically grown used to from living here for the last 10 years. Let's say 10. As the wind settles and everyone pulls themselves together, you notice that the crew is missing 7 people. 3 are injured. 2 are unconscious. The person that you helped up, Lynx, is almost just picks you up and gives you a hug and feels really bad about having basically not ignored you this entire trip. Thank you for the love of God. Thank you. Thanks for the love of Tyr. Oh, and he's just it's like,
Almost
"Oh,
heard something heathenous.
for the love of Tyr. And his hands are burnt from like hanging onto that rope for so long. The dusk is gone, and night settles. Do you guys want to have a moment from this happening, from this sudden harsh storm, now just suddenly turning into a chill night stroll, as if like there wasn't even a storm. The people missing, voices silent. 7 were lost on this cruise. 2 Murk watch.
Refusing to take a break, Shay is going to go around the ship, looking for anyone unconscious or injured, and just
The 3
helping
people
them out.
the 3 people that are unconscious and injured, such, you manage, like, you spend the next like couple hours dealing with them.
Yeah, that sounds about right.
As for the lost members, you can't really do anything about those.
Yeah, no, ocean be crazy. I'm not going diving.
The first mate basically just comes up and checks the lists off of who's injured, and then starts going around and just checking the list to see who's missing. They run up, they walk over to Nox, they walk over to you, they check their names. All right, Ruby's here. Shay's here. Nox, I say you're still here. What the hell is your name? Green thing? You weren't even on the register.
Peneneth, 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 Peneneth. You guys, this is the greatest place you've ever been. It's gonna be so much fun. I can show you all the way.
He just turns around and walks away.
But I can show. Come back.
He goes over to Sin and he goes, "Well done there, Sin. Good work."
And then, what are you on about? Also, how did you get aboard the vessel?
I followed you. Right behind you.
But is the person I rescued, is he really on board, or is he still
No, he's on board.
hanging onto the railing?
Yeah, he was pulled over, and he basically he came over and he just hugged you. It's like, "Oh, thank God, thank you, thank Tyr."
Yeah,
right?
I'm feeling bad about ignoring me.
Okay, so for the next hour, you guys kind of like recoup, set yourselves to recover from that horrible storm, which you haven't had for the whole month. You haven't had it. There are 2 among you who realize that something strange of this island was almost trying to just scare you away and tell you to leave. But unfortunately, your mission is too important. You have been asked by the Empire to not establish because it's already been established, but to secure routes on this isle, which will then lead to the next morning. We'll do an evening, so you guys are going to sleep, I guess. Can anyone give me a good reason why you wouldn't want to sleep after this, besides the terrifying storm? We can get out of turn-based naturally now, so you can freely move around. I know you can't see shit because this map is too dark, but I'm gonna just turn the light on as it gets to like morning dawn.
It's bright on ours.
Is
it
it?
never got dark for
it
never
did.
got dark for us.
Yep, time never changed for us. It's just been a bright sunny day.
Time's
in the
never
middle of
It's been a
a
sunny
hurricane.
day.
Bright,
Damn.
bright sunny
Well, it's okay.
day.
You can always watch it back on the VOD.
Well, I've
I've
had
been
that
using my
too.
imagination.
Oh, that's good. Glad to hear that.
Theater of the mind.
I haven't
But
applied it.
Shay
Well,
There we
has
go.
so-
absolutely no.
That's what I need
So
to do.
Peneneth.
Oh,
Oh,
hey, look at
ooh,
that.
it got
Hey,
dark.
I forgot to hit apply to board. All right, we're learning. Don't worry about it.
I'm glad we're learning with you. This
Yeah.
is fun.
Yeah.
This is why I need to. This is
So-
why I need to use this more to actually play. So good to know.
So
But,
Peneneth is super excited right now. Like he's like jumping around. He's really bouncy. He's really excited because now he's like gets to be him, and he's like running around to like he
Every time you
I'm
run
gonna go back
past,
to where I
every time
was.
you run past a crewmate, they look at you and go, "Stop that!"
So maybe
I'm
he
gonna go back
avoids
to
the
my
crewmates.
spot and just
Um,
chill.
and because he got to be part of helping,
Mm-hmm.
he feels like he gets to be less afraid of strangers.
Okay. Yeah. I mean, you've
Oh, wait, the
clearly
crew
met
was
some
about to
people. Yeah.
eat.
And
Oh.
so he really wants to start talking to these people, and where maybe originally he just wanted to get home and run off of this ship
Mm-hmm.
and never see them ever again, he's kind of curious. So I think he wants to start talking to people.
Okay.
And maybe he Lynx, what's your person's name?
Sin.
Sin.
You can
Sin was
also
the one.
you can also press tab and it should have the characters' names if you need
Yeah,
help
it
doing
does.
it. Yeah.
It does. You're right. Yeah, you're right. Thank you. Sin was the one that he was most afraid of because of the cat, because he was obviously a mouse.
Mhm.
So he was like the most afraid of Sin. So I think he wants to like go talk to Sin.
Okay. So
am I at?
if you go to cut, you waddle and walk
Oh,
your way over. It's getting to dawn. This is dawn. Like literally, you guys have slept. You got at least a few hours sleep. Some of you have been on like watch because in case it happens again. You see the coastline. You see the coastline of where you're meant. So in the next couple of hours, you will arrive in Murk Watch.
oh, he's so excited.
So Sin, you are sitting on the back of the ship, correct? What are you doing?
Yep.
Are you just doodling
Looking
or
out.
carving?
I'm
Keep-
always a lookout for
Are you-
trouble.
Are you
or
keeping your eye on that tower? Because you've seen it ever since the.
Yeah, I've seen the tower, so of
yeah.
course I'm gonna have
You're just
a
staring.
watchful eye
You're just keeping
out
an
for
eye on
it
it.
again
Okay.
because I don't know what it means.
Okay.
So I don't know if it's a immediate threat
Mm.
or if it's a sign even.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay.
I know something's going on with it
Oh, you
also.
know what?
Have you
Go
made
best
a
then.
Have
Oh.
you made a note of the Have you drawn the symbol, or I sent you a DM by
I
the way.
have.
I'm
I
going.
did draw it before you sent me the
Okay.
picture.
Okay.
I draw it for myself.
If you have a better drawing, use that one. But that's the one that that's essentially what it looks like. Yeah.
Yeah, because
That's
I'm
so
hanging out
cool.
at the back because
Mhm.
I'm, like I said, I'm still looking for that
Okay.
marble
And
tower.
as you're looking at the tower, a small child appears behind you
Where is?
at the back, over here, over here, over here, over here.
Oh, over there.
Yeah,
Okay.
follow the spotlight.
If you press tab, you can see where she is.
Well, I'm like, yeah, but then I lost myself.
That's okay. It's
That
okay.
is very
Also,
useful.
remember, if you click on yourself on the portrait, you will teleport to your character. If you click on
Yo,
the portrait.
no way.
Yeah.
There you go.
Yo.
See, we're all
That's
learning.
very helpful.
We're all learning, guys. We're all learning.
What you doing?
Just sail away on the boat already. Listen. It's a week of sailing. Okay. All right. Okay. Sorry. Back to role playing. Thank you. Okay. So this small green creature just suddenly appears behind you, almost up from underneath your arm.
What you doing?
Yeah, so I'm I'm speaking through my cat and my telepathic ability.
Okay. Mm-hmm.
And I'm just telling her that it's okay. I'm no
Okay.
threat to you.
Okay.
You
so
shouldn't worry.
So you hear this voice, essentially, just like directly in your brain, Bean.
Oh,
Um,
it tickles.
you also find it weird that that the sense that you have, Bean, the sense doesn't seem to like have the same vibe that you had similar with Nox.
Okay. Okay. Let's see. What do I say? What do I say?
So you did ask what you're doing, Lynx. So what are you doing?
Yeah.
Well, I was just on the lookout back here because I want to keep everyone safe.
Mhm.
And I know most of you don't like me. So I just, you know, keeping to myself, but you don't need to be afraid.
Do you mention the tower that you're staring at to the being?
I don't know.
People don't like me either. I look different.
That's true. Then we can be different together, I guess. Yeah, she probably
Oh.
mentioned the tower.
I'm gonna cry. No, kidding. No,
Because maybe she has some, or he has some insight
Yeah,
to
yeah,
what it
maybe.
might be.
Yeah, maybe. Also, meanwhile, Nerd and Noon are unconscious below. So-
Noon?
yeah, well, they're downstairs. They've been downstairs on the boat the whole time because
Oh, okay.
they're also on this expedition. Yeah.
They just slept through all of this.
No, they were fixing things down below. They were part of the crew that wasn't technically on the board.
Oh, okay,
Um,
okay, sure.
Does
Sleeping while shit
Uh,
happens.
Are you drawing
The-
something?
Penelope, do you have any insight on the tower
What tower?
I described to you? The one I saw?
You can also like shore the drawing that you did, I guess.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Like,
You could also send her the image if you want. You don't have to. I can send it to
Ooh.
her too, if you want me to do that, Links.
you can do it. Do it, Manic. I'll show it
Do
to
it,
her.
Manic.
but Yeah.
Mm.
Uh, you don't really recognize it. It's vague. You feel like you've seen it before. Like it seems familiar, but without any context, you're not sure. It's a
Okay.
But when she points the tower out, you can also see it now. It's right there. It's been almost staring at you. The symbol that that Lynx has been
What?
making is looking
Uh-huh.
straight at you, almost like
like
following
it
the
was-
ship around. Almost following the ship around.
Like suddenly it like how did I not see that before?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, like
Like
exactly
what?
that. Like what? How long has that been there? And it's been there all
Oh.
night. Been there all night.
Whoa. And how do I feel about this? Is this familiar magic?
You don't sense any magic from that.
Whoa.
Meanwhile, Harky comes up behind. Harry comes up behind you. Oh, the tower, eh?
Is that the captain?
Yep.
Okay.
You see that tower, eh? Yeah, we got to be careful with that. Haven't really had any problems with it before, but for some strange reason, last night, Jesus. I mean, sorry, Tyr. Who's this Jesus we keep talking about?
I don't know, but such heathenish words.
In the name of Tyr, jeez.
That's better.
Is that what caused the
Dear
storm?
Jesus.
I don't think so. We've never had that problem before. That tower's always been there. We've made this trip for the last year. This is the first time that's ever happened. Although, saying that, the last ship did wreck on the coast over there, and he basically points out to the coastline, and you can see, like, maybe, like, what he's pointing at isn't even worth him, like, raising his hand, because the coastline just goes so far, and it's just, you can't tell if he's meaning 30 miles, 40 miles, 50 miles. He's just pointing at the coast going, yeah, one of the last ship, the Adora, was, like, all the way, like, it got wished all the way up the coast, rattled itself across the land there, and we still haven't found any of the survivors, so... And we've been in that land. We've been in Murk Watch for a year, so you'd think that we'd hear some survivors at some point. Why is there no music? I hate when there's no music. Come on, play some music.
If you played it through Discord, we could tell you when it stopped playing.
No, I'm the one that can hear it. It's not. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine.
Yeah, we don't get music. We're just peasants.
You're peasants until I figure out how to reset my Discord. So yeah. Yeah, thank you, music. God damn. So yeah, so he says that and he goes, what's that then? And he looks at the symbol. Oh, I never noticed the symbol before. He's basically looking over your shoulder at your sketchbook, Lynx. Huh. Maybe you should point that out to um to the Empire's wizards when you get into Murkwatch. They might know what it is. We've never gotten close enough to actually get a good picture of it. Just a big pillar in this, a big pillar in the sea. Very weird building.
Have you ever sailed to it?
No, because every time we do, the ship, we try not to sail into, jagged rocks, for instance.
Mm.
It would take, and then you can basically, the navigator comes up from behind. Captain! Right, just like, yeah, sorry, gotta get back to it. He just turns around and moves back down the stairs.
Okay.
Cutting to, Knox.
Present.
What are you doing? You're not. You
Currently.
haven't been tied up for a while, so.
Well, kind of obvious, yeah.
Yeah.
He's having fun tying everybody else up now. Your turn, bitch.
Not really. After making rounds around the ship, checking for the injured and the lost,
Mm-hmm.
kind of preparing my own bearings for tomorrow's arrival.
Mm-hmm.
Just standing up and checking the tower, making sure we're not going that way.
Okay.
Specifically.
Um,
I say, did I hear any of the conversations taking place there?
let's
Specifically,
say let's
talking about.
yeah, let's say you did for because you were going you might have heard it and then just stop what you were doing just to maybe have a listen in, because it's something that you have interest in. So yeah, but we could say you did hear it.
Yeah, good. I'm gonna take a note about the ship. And where's some people? Oh yeah, I'm gonna go to the lower mast with the I want to find the most people, so just kind of stand about.
You'll notice that the front of the ship they're basically making quick repairs. The wood is clearly warped. It needs some patching up. The sail has got like almost torn from the masting. I want to say this is where the most people would be at the moment.
Yeah, so I arrived to the front mast, asking, "Need a couple more hands?"
Yeah, could do.
Yeah, and I suppose it's kind of irrelevant what kind of work I'm doing.
Yes.
I will just spend the rest
Assist.
of the night or whatever.
Okay, yeah, night to the
helping
morning.
about.
Yeah, okay, fair enough. We got Lynx, we got Bean, we got Muffin, we got Gemma. Gemma, what are you doing?
Exercising, I guess.
Yeah.
Wait,
yeah.
what time of day is it?
It's basically getting towards dawn. It's getting towards dawn. The coast is getting larger. Like you're coming up to it. You can see wildlife.
I guess I'm
flying
doing my
birds.
morning exercises, I guess.
Okay, right, fair enough.
Just-
As the boat slowly sails in to the coastline, you guys become very familiar. Tailsparrow is being weird. There we go. You become very familiar with the cold, hard, salty wind that has been assaulting your skin for the last month. And being aboard the Greyhound, you find yourself almost worried that you're going to be leaving and getting off of the ship. But that feeling is soon lost as soon as you get to the coastline. almost 300 feet before you hit the dock of Murkwatch. And you feel an intense heat, almost like jungle-like fever coming across you, warming you to the point where even as a cold-blooded creature, or you feel unpleasant. Everyone now suffers from swamp ass.
Oh no, it's just like the real
Home
world.
sweet home. And then it says,
It's very unpleasant. It's basically like getting off getting off an airplane and then suddenly feeling like, oh my god, what is this? Why? Like I'm for
the bayou.
Let me switch to Murkwatch. We have.
Wait, before
yeah,
we
okay.
do it,
Yeah.
I have a request in preparation for the next week,
Yes.
I suppose.
Mm-hmm.
I gotta do the thing, I suppose. Something
Yeah.
while we're on the ship.
Fair enough. Okay, so this is Muffin. Once more, planning his endeavor. Let's see what he does before we switch to our docking of Murkwatch.
So where now I'm gonna check where the least amount of people, like during a break.
Currently,
just to make...
that would be the mess hall, like the kitchen, which is the bottom floor. The kitchen's just emptied. The cleaning has been done from the night before. The cleaning staff is sleeping. They're basically they're not taking their turn. Everyone's up top doing getting ready, setting things up. All the supplies are still in the barrels waiting to go. So the kitchen area, basically, I would say, yes.
So where I'm here currently, yes?
Down one floor? Down one floor.
Down. The one with the water.
I'll put the water there. There you go.
Swim, Muffin.
So around
Swim.
like here, this area here is the kitchen area. It doesn't look like it because it's a passenger ship which we're using for it, but it's the mess hall essentially. It's where the food is prepared and then moved up to the upstairs to where the mess room is.
Yeah.
The sleeping quarters are on the front side, and the cooking area is at the back. Yeah. Okay, so what are you doing, Muffin? What are you doing? Like theater of the mind, we don't need you to be down here.
Now I want to be down here like a quick run.
Okay.
So
yeah, be a little goblin you are on the inside.
I'm a little princess, you know.
That.
Oh, she got.
Okay, so I guess I will start by getting some paint ready.
Okay. All right. Okay. So you, let's just assume that like you already know, like you do this how many times a week? You
Not
have
really how many.
like you've already prepared the plant. Like it's almost like it's second nature now. You don't even have to take that long to prepare the paint.
Yeah. Before figuring timing it just so the people will be getting to the mess hall a bit later after all the repairs to just kind of get the nightly fill. I will quickly coat most of the benches with fresh paint.
Okay. All right. Okay. So Muffin spends the next, I want to say, 10, 15 minutes with on his knees. Is it a thin layer or is it you really just lathering it on? Are you caring for lines?
Not really.
Right, okay, yeah. You're just giving it a once
I'm
over.
I'm working on quantity, not quality.
Okay.
Oh,
where are you?
And after I'm done, I return to the to the master, holding my stomach.
Okay. All right. Okay. And as you do, the coastline grows larger to the point where you hear Lando.
Good.
Land
The dock,
ho!
the
Wah!
the crew starts applying, turning the ship. Wait a minute, turn this nice. The crew starts getting ready for docking. They pull themselves aside, brace themselves, sails once more up, and they lock in very gently. Boomfing. And just as the gangplank comes down, and you hit your way to Murk Watch, which is, let me just switch to Murk Watch real quick. Switch to Murk Watch because we're here. As the gangplank hits Muffin, you hear that very familiar, frustrated, "Oh, for the love of God!" like, for the love of Tyr. Just
That's
as
right, you better you better watch it.
as you hop off of your as you hop off of the boat. Let me just summon you guys real quick because we have 15 minutes left, so we'll do some setup for next time and such.
For the love of
Tyr,
Dart.
I gotta really start saying that more often. Okay, so here we go. Let me summon everybody. How do I do this?
Wow! Look at this
So
place.
wait a minute. Let me just quickly.
Oh, wow, wait.
Set this out.
Baby.
We got
Yeah.
Lynx. Do I have you as
Just looking at
Lynx?
it, I can tell the amount of swamp ass this place has.
Oh yeah, this is very swell fast.
Man, see,
as
as
Why
a
do you
southerner,
think I'm green?
as you are on the boat, I will show you a door. There you go. Put you. You guys are still on the boat, so over here, guys, over here. Revma,
1 second, I'm like, there we go.
Marcy,
Player.
there's Lynx. I think
Oh,
you
I'm
guys
up the
still
stairs
have.
now?
You guys still have player permission. You do. You do have player permission. Good. Wayne Fist. I think it's everybody. I think it's have I got everybody?
Nope. Nope.
no.
Bean. God.
How
Bean.
can you forget the
Penne-
bean, man?
Penenef?
Jeeperney.
Because I have to look for Penenef, and it's
Tremendous.
it's not
Krellin.
alphabetical order. Also, I don't think I made you unique. I guess I didn't make you unique. Oops, my bad.
Don't you dare summon a rat.
No.
No rat.
There's Nox, which I need to also make unique. So let me just do that real quick. Make unique, and then Neneth, make unique. All right, as you
also
climb-
need Shay.
No, Shay's there, isn't she?
I don't have permissions apparently.
Oh, okay. Wait.
Yeah, me neither.
GM
I
tools,
see Peneneth.
player, Marcy. There you go. You have permission now.
Thank you.
And then, Muffin, you got permission.
No.
Bean, Nox,
I suppose.
make unique, player permission.
Thank you.
Nox. There we go. You should got permission now. Is that everybody?
Yeah.
I think player permission. Dude, I'm gonna have to figure this out so that it doesn't happen for every time we do it. I think Lynx has permission.
It's fine.
Yep.
Okay, good. So as you guys are about to get off this ship, I will give you a brief explanation. As you can see how marshy and horrible this place is. The wood.
Beautiful. What are you talking
The wood stinks. It's almost like it's the worst smell of wet grass and almost cinder. You smell ash in the air. From
I'm
the
used
right,
to that.
from the right side, of the boat, you can already see, like almost, it's almost like Nox, Muffin. You almost see like a familiar sight for hanging out with all the other Dragonborn that you used to do as a kid, where you would just go out into the swamplands and try and set fire to gas. From the right, you see flames just suddenly burst and like setting fire to what looks like the marshland. And to the left of you. To the left of you, you see the gangplank open up, and you see a couple of the crew members basically lifting these very heavy vats, like these vases, and they're pulling them over, and they're surrounded with a barrel too. Like they have like 2 layers of protection, and you can see on the side there's a big flame, like a big like a dragon's face like put on the side. And they're walking down very carefully, pulling like almost like they're taking all the storage for the ship, and they're continuing their duties. You see, as the day has clearly just started for this morning, the fishermen coming out. The stands that are out in front of you are filled with not enticing food. Almost almost like the scraps. These are the bits and pieces that are left over. Like, wonky fruit? You know when you can get like wonky potatoes and wonky carrots? Yeah.
Eh.
It's
Love
not
my wonky potatoes.
it's basically that. It's not like nice stuff. It doesn't look nice, but it's clearly cheap. You know? The, you guys can come down here onto the dock, yeah. And then you have Harry basically come down, and he comes down the thingy, and he gives, he shakes all your hands, going, well, it wasn't the best voyage, but we managed to make it. I think from what I understand, you lot are meant to be the mercenaries and such for the Grey Ox, right? So you'll have to head up there to processing, and he points over to the gate, which is up this way. Yeah. Up this way here. You're gonna have to head. You're gonna have to head to processing and get your number in, and then you'll be paid for and everybody likes being paid.
That we do, Captain Harry. That we do.
It's been a lovely trip. You two, and like he turns to Wayne Fists and Rava. Hey, give us a hand with these barrels, and they literally help with the barrels, so I can write them out for right now. So they're helping with the stock process for now. So you guys have made it to Murkwatch.
Hooray!
We have like 10 minutes, so we can push it a little.
The ash air smells like home.
This, unironically, you described South Louisiana whenever it's our sugarcane harvest,
Well,
because we have to burn the fields,
that's
and it always
basically
just
what
smells
it
like
is.
swamp ass here.
Oh yeah, Harry basically he stands up and looks over the thingy. It'll take a little getting used to with all the weird shit that's going on here. It's not like home. And he turns around and he goes back along the thingy.
Well, it smells like home to me.
You live the plains, so not really.
What? It's not ashy? Of course it's ashy.
I wouldn't say it's not ashy, not where you're from, no.
I thought I was lived in like an ashland or whatever it's called.
You lived in plains, right? Plainlands. That's more dusty.
No, I said I was gonna be in like burnt forest or something. I don't know. See, you told me to remember, and I remembered.
Okay, well, I will have to check that next time.
I'm gonna ask Shay why why are you here? What is this you're getting paid for?
Well,
why did you come to my home?
well, my brother happens to be a priest who was a part of the first crew to set up the colony. And a few months ago, I got a letter from him, and I decided to sign up to eventually get over here. And it took me a hot minute, but I need to go meet up with my brother at the church and see what he needs.
What's your brother's name?
Call me out on this. It's in my fucking background. You should have read this.
Okay.
Yeah. Hold on. Let me
I haven't read it yet.
It's Tranar. Yeah.
Tranar?
Yeah.
Tranar.
Yeah.
Okay.
I fucking wrote it down.
Thank you.
Call me
Tranar.
out midstream.
I'm just asking. Is the DM? I'm asking.
I know. I'm fucking with you.
Well, your whole group, you're all here to look for your brother. All of y'all.
No, just me. They all come here for their own reasons. We're just part of the mercenary group now. Like Ruby.
Oi.
Ruby here.
Oh, what? I mean, yes.
Oi.
Sorry, what?
Stop taking up room on this dock. We've got stuff to move. Get off your ass. Get to processing. Like literally, one of the guards looks over at you group like.
Okay.
Thank you, Odie.
Sorry, officer. We'll move it along.
I'll try not to do that as often, Odie. Thank you. You find yourself being ushered along.
Go, go,
There are
go.
people coming out and in. Like this is clearly the storage area where most of the supplies are kept. And as you enter up, you see all these weird, like you see all these interesting people. They almost look like tired, like they haven't had a decent amount of sleep for a very long time, and you can't quite tell how long.
This hooded figure looks very familiar. I don't know.
I mean,
I'm just gonna follow along and like
Okay.
slide in this group of people and just blend right on.
as you guys
I'm just a dumb-
come into
That's not the guy I'm looking for.
as the guys come into
It's not the droid I'm looking
Alright,
for.
that's okay, Gemma, calm down.
Are we going? We're going.
Yeah,
Where-
you're coming
where
here. You're
you-
coming here.
The glowy light.
Yeah,
Yeah.
over here,
yeah.
right? So you guys are all making your way over here.
Yeah.
Making my way down.
As you get to the gate, you notice that it's locked. There are two guards on either side, and they're like they notice that you start coming up to the gate, and you see two figures. Let me see. You see a man going, but hearken, I'm telling you, that was a theft. We have to deal. We have to do something about it. If we don't, it's just going to keep happening. And then this large not large. This medium-sized tall man with very almost dashing hair, a hairline, and a cloak. His eyes are pinched, and he's almost like annoyed at what he's hearing from this woman in front of him, who you can kind of guess is the captain or the leader or the commander in chief of the guards. She seems to be wearing a very fancy set of armor in comparison to the rest of the guards that are surrounding her. And then this man he puffs his chest out and goes, "Yes, I'm very aware of the problems, but I will tell you right now that we're dealing with first of all, we're dealing with three things, right? First of all, the swamp is coming alive. It's trying to eat us. Second of all, yes, we're being robbed, and we can't do anything about it. And third of all, yes, I'm aware that there are bandits, and there's not much we can do about it with the manpower we have. Listen, I will talk to you later tomorrow, right? For now, I'm going to deal with this." And he basically points to your group. And the woman goes, "Fine."
Oh, I broke everything.
And she just heads off down this direction, and two of the guards follow after her.
Man,
They
City Watch
got
Sentries have
jumps.
dope ass
Look.
armor.
As the gates
I
open,
want fancy armor.
as the gates open, Harkin, the man comes up to you. Hello, welcome. My name is Harkin. Nice to meet you, Harkin, darling. And he takes your hand, Shay. Ah, yes,
Greetings,
Well,
Harkin. My name is Shay Dura. It's a pleasure.
yes. I think I've
W-
read about you. Wait, you were one of the yes, the clerics. Finally, we have need of your abilities. I appreciate you coming to this hellhole.
I assume my brother can only do so much. He is just one man.
Yes. What's the man's name? Trainor? Yes. Is that him?
Trainor.
Yes. Trainor. Yes. I haven't met him personally. He is working upside on the other side. Unfortunately, yes, building a church is the least of our worries right now. Perhaps we will get to
I
there
assumed he
eventually.
would be more hands-on with assisting the injured or sickly.
So far, we are trying our best. You might want to go talk to him at some point. Let me just write you down here. Sheodar. Yes, there we go. And he just notes down in his book, writes your name down. Here, bedding. There is the mess hall. Right. Okay, here we go. He basically hands you a badge. Which it's basically a clasp. Think of it like the Lord of the Rings clasp kind of thing, like the
Yeah, Shay's going to
yeah.
affix it to her.
It's
Let's see.
it is a mixture of a hand of Tyr and
Ooh.
and a gray like a gray hawk on
Okay.
like circled into it. That's your uniform. You until of course we can afford actual materials to have a uniform.
It shall suffice. Do not worry. She's going to affix it to like the leather band that goes across her chest.
Okay. Speaking of, you'll have to head down to the he comes over to this gate here and he looks and he points out. and you can see the big building, the stone arch, and then on the very far right, there's a huge building there, and he's pointing to that building there. You can see it. It's probably the largest building in all of Murkwatch.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
actually a really big ass
Yeah,
building.
and he says, there's the inn over there. We're making use for that for bedding for the mercenaries. You'll get rooming and board, and your payment will be two gold a week. You'll get deployment from there. Plenty of work to do. You'll have to the boards are there, but I will basically give you an idea of what you need to do. We are in deep need of having people. It's good that you're here. Last night, we had a batch of dragonfire stolen from us. So that takes a week away. I'm so glad that you arrived early. Because we need that dragonfire.
A batch of dragonfire just stolen.
Yeah, 6 barrels of it. And then he looks down and sees this small goblin creature just helping itself to like the knives and the axes on the table.
No. I'm looking around. I'm just looking around. I've never been in this town before.
Okay.
I'm just like,
Well, this town wasn't here. This town wasn't here. You have been here before, Dean, but this wasn't here.
okay.
If you are 10
How long
years
have
old,
how long have I been gone?
you have been gone a while, but you're 10 years old. This whole area has only been here. This whole area has only been here for a year and a bit. So these
I've
buildings,
been gone that long?
These buildings are all made of wood. Almost destroyed, decaying wood. Like there is constant repairs being made to this place.
Mm-hmm.
Like things are just melting, trees are just being destroyed. Like the stone
So this
is
makes
eroding.
me sad.
It might make you sad.
It's the tree part.
Well, it's dead. It's dead bark. It's dead wood. Like
Okay.
So the nature is very like there are trees growing. There are plants growing. Everything's growing. The problem is that everything that's been manufactured is rotting away. And hello, Doge girl.
I'm just
hello.
amazed at how different this is. Like,
Yes, it's definitely a change of scenery for you. This didn't used to be here when you were originally here. You haven't been gone for too long, but definitely at least a year you've been gone.
Okay, I didn't realize it was that long.
We're doing D&D right now, Doge. Hello, nice to see you. Happy New Year and all that. To see you. We're almost going to finish up soon. So once we're done an introduction here, we get you in Murkwatch, and then we're gonna wrap up a little bit. Okay.
So I'm here to get paid.
Mm-hmm. Oh, what's your name? What's your name?
My Peneneth.
Peneneth. Do you have a second name?
No, just Peneneth.
Peneneth. All right. What's your skill set? You look awfully young.
No, I'm a druid. I'm here. I'm gonna help.
A druid. Interesting.
Yes.
Yes. Oh, well, we could make use of your skills. Perhaps you could talk to the arch druid, and we can maybe figure out what the hell is going on with this swamp.
Which archdruid?
The one from
Kyletha?
No.
Kythalea?
No, I don't know. I'm not familiar with that name. Our arch druid is Taria.
Is she an elf?
She is not, actually. She's a tabaxi.
Oh. Who?
She's from the Empire? Back home?
This home.
You have no idea who he's talking about.
Peneneth, have you never seen a tabaxi?
There is one on the ship. There was one on the ship. So.
Yeah, that one that was sleeping all the time. That big cat.
People
okay.
Do seem
Yeah, I can help.
Okay. Well, bedding and is over there.
I can get paid.
You get paid
What?
two gold a week. There you go. And he drops 2 gold in your hand, and it's very heavy. It's almost very heavy.
I got paid.
And then he
I
goes,
see that, Paneth.
move
Contain your
along,
excitement.
move along, move along, move along. Come on, next.
Oh,
Whoa, Jesus Christ, look at the size of you.
where did I go?
Sorry. Tyr, by the might of Tyr. Look at the size of you.
Was that heathenist words I just fucking heard?
Yes, you did.
Fucking heathen.
By the might of Tyr,
Yep.
what the hell is wrong with you? Just wait there, guys. Wait here, because
Yeah.
like wait here. You're all going. This is literally only taking like 10 seconds per player. Okay, right. So here you go. I guess you're gonna be one of the hefty lot. That's good. We need people who can lift stuff. What's your name?
Ruby.
Ruby, and he writes it down. Just Ruby, there you go. 2 for point. Fine bedding over there, and he points to the building. And here you go. Drops you 2 gold. Welcome to Murk Watch. Move along.
Yep.
Right, next.
Did you get 2 gold? I got 2 gold. I got money.
Next.
As I walk in, I'm the last one, right?
Wait, no. Lynx is there. How did you sneak past?
Lynx
I just sneaked through.
Don't need to know me. I'm just gonna go through here. Like,
he just pauses. He just pauses, and he goes, "You don't have a mouth. Can you write your name down?"
Yes, I can.
Oh, well, what the hell? What's your name? Sorry, we meet all weird sorts here. What's your name?
Well, I'll just write it down then. So I'll just write him Sin.
Well, oh, okay. So you write down Sin, right? Okay. Here you go. Bedding's over there, right? I'm sure we'll have use of you. We could definitely make use of your axes. And he hands you 2 gold, and he goes, "Welcome to the Empire." And he hands you the 2 gold, and he sends you along your way. And then next.
As I walk in, I'm still looking at the ship, trying to scream to the people in front of me, like, "Have you seen the dragon fire there? That thing can fucking ignite if you look at it wrong, and we've been juggling them during the storm."
Well, unfortunately, we don't have any other way of fighting back the swamp. So it's the only thing that seems to burn long enough for the swamp to basically we can win the fight against it. Unfortunately, it's a very, very finite resource, and we can only get it from the Empire because that's what the dwarves make. So yeah, we're stuck right now. Why? I mean, it's a good thing that it didn't blow up, because if it did, this town would basically become a huge forest. So yeah, it's good that it didn't. Name?
Nox.
Nox, right? And he writes down the name. What skills you got there, Nox? He's looking at you, almost confused, because you're almost like leaning forward, like you have a crick in your back. You're not standing up straight like most Dragonborn for some reason.
Well, I have a good communication skills.
Okay.
I have a charming smile and a good attitude.
We'll put you in with entertainment.
Please don't.
he hands you 2 gold. Right, welcome to the Empire. Move along. You'll get your listing midday, hopefully, and then we can send you lot once you've finished resting, and then actually got you lot making some bloody effort on you. Next, he shouts, and then the next couple of people come through, and as you guys end up coming down the ramp and almost waiting for each other, because you've kind of become very familiar with each other, you notice over here. These 2 guards being very mean to this man. Very mean. Like kicking him in the legs, pushing him up the stairs. Get in the bloody cage, asshole! Like, you heathen! Like, beating him up, like pushing him up. And then
Excuse me, what has this man done to deserve such treatment?
He's murdered somebody. He murdered an elf.
Is there any evidence of this?
Well, no!
Elf?
No!
What
No!
elf?
Listen, it wasn't me. It wasn't me. And he's just basically being pushed.
Silence your tongue, I'm speaking with the god.
He pushed in here. They're just ignoring you now at this point, just pushing him in there.
well, can I step in? Because I'm a big.
You can't just step in every time. It's the law of the town. I step in. All right, Gemma.
Come on, it's a barbarian, man. I'll just step in and grab their
And
shoulders.
as
No, I'm kidding.
as they slam the door shut, you notice that cell is very empty, almost as if the people are too tired to fight. There are not really murders. There may be some petty thefts, but there's nothing really here to steal. Nothing really here worth stealing. You feel like this is a very close-knit community trying to work together to keep this place their home, to keep it safe. But it's very almost difficult to keep in line.
Where did the guards just go
Oh,
that
they're-
dropped him in there?
Oh,
They're
they're there.
upstairs.
They're just there. They're just up the stairs.
Oh.
They're going in to interrogate him, and he's not there. He's just out of scene. Like, just theater of the mind, theater of the mind, theater of the mind.
Mhm.
That's between him and Tyr now.
Yeah,
That's
yeah.
none of my business.
As you guys move and head towards the Murkwatch Inn, which is over here, guys. You want to come over here? You head into the inn, and that is where we will leave our story.
Wait, where's the inn? Is this the inn up here?
No, that's two. Inn. That's
The inn
another
is this
inn.
large building to our right.
That's another inn.
Oh, right.
That
Okay.
inn is owned by someone else who basically take that as the high classy inn, and this inn is more of like a quarterhouse, like a quartermaster's house. Like you sit for lodging.
Right.
You've got it's like a dorm essentially. Like you get gear, you get paid, you get housing, you get a house, you get a shared room, and
Wait, so
Um,
where are we going?
as you guys
The cheap
move-
inn.
Yeah, you're going to the cheap lodging basically. Yeah, you're going here.
The pass-through house? Or no? Oh,
This
here.
here.
Got it.
Okay, so just keep you guys outside. Keep you guys outside.
What the
Don't,
hell?
don't go in yet. Don't go in yet, because that'll be next time.
It won't let me go in.
Good, the door's locked.
So-
we have to wait till next session.
Yes, next session. So, as you guys open the door, the smell of ale hits your nose, and you feel a comfort. And then the sweat hits you again, and you're reminded that you are not home. But
Swamp ass and ale. This is home.
you're not home, but you have to make do, and hopefully, with the endeavors and
Well, I ain't moving my fucking
adventures
plan here.
that you are going to take for the next couple of months, maybe years, we will end our adventure here
And
for
I'm
today.
so confused.
You're confused? Well, that's good.
Poor little Peneneth is so confused.
Well, it's gonna get much more clearer when you can actually talk to the NPCs inside this house.
Can you
Worry
tell?
not,
Can
Peneneth.
you remind me what was that druid's name? The Tabaxi?
Terraria. Tarea. Terrea.
Terea. Thank
There
you.
you go. Okay. So yeah. As you thank you, Snow. Thank you very much. As you guys enter into the thingy, you find your housing, you get settled, and you
We all drink beer.
contemplate
Not you, Peneneth.
you you contemplate
I'll drink yours.
your existence in this new home, in this new place. So, congratulations, guys! You survived the first encounter. It wasn't combat, not really combat. Level 1 is kind of difficult with combat. I gotta be careful not to just upright kill you.
Nah, just send us against trolls and ogres. We'll be fine.
mhm.
Come on, kill us.
Kill us. Do you guys have any questions before we? I mean, we can have like a 10-minute question period, I guess.
Yeah,
for
I have a
finishing up.
question. Why the hell did you forget what my backstory was and where
Because,
I lived?
because you changed it so many times, and I have to
No,
remember.
I
I have to
kept-
remember 7 people's backstories.
There's a
so,
lot of players. Everything will be
Okay.
forgotten eventually.
so also that was done years
Kind of funny
ago.
that I remember, actually, to be honest.
Well, I mean, you said you remembered.
God for a year.
Yeah.
Can I do this? No, I don't want to do that. And all the NPCs and the game plot. I mean, let's get there eventually, Odie, right? We'll get there eventually.
Mhm.
So yeah, okay. Any questions? Any fun facts? Any information? Any note taking that you guys want to make?
I got so
Why
many
didn't you
questions, but
invite
that's
Snow?
a
Okay, wait.
private
one
meeting
one at a time.
between you and me, Manic.
Yeah, okay, yeah, we can do that. We can do that, Lynx. No worries. No questions.
No,
or such.
I'll still hear you, but I have to run for a smoke.
Oh no, you do that. Go do that. Well, it's okay. It's okay.
Yeah. I'll keep my headset on.
Okay. Yep. Marcy.
And your
I don't think I
mouse.
have any questions. Everything went smoothly, and Shay didn't notice the funny tower, so like she doesn't have any notes on that.
You might have an actual curiosity because the stone buildings, which are usually known for, most churches are made out of, actual slabs and such. There does seem to be a lot of fire coming from those areas.
Well, I'll get there when I get
Yeah.
there, and
So that might be a bit of a worry for you.
Do,
So
do you mean like the
during-
flames on this the other side of town, like past the inn?
They're right behind the inn, basically. They're okay. If you scroll over, if you zoom out, I guess you can kind of see it because
Yeah, there's a little compass rose in the bottom left.
Yeah,
you talking about like to the south?
You can see here. You can see this area here.
Yeah, that's the one.
Yeah, like you can see
What?
that the whole area is being
Oh, the
burnt
fire.
away. It's being burnt away, and it's
I
being
remember when you were doing this.
it's being actively burnt away. Like you can see that there's dwarves that are just pouring it on and just spreading it around with like some sort of fire retardant equipment.
Oh, I see how the little jug is just like in the field right there.
And they're just you're not entirely sure why they're doing it, but it must be for a good reason because everybody seems quite involved,
It's Tears' will. That's why they do it.
It's Tears' will, exactly. And I can't wait till in real life I start saying, "Oh, for Tears' will" instead of Jesus Christ.
What about the other guy? The other god.
The other god?
I don't worship them.
When do we introduce him?
Which god? There's only Tyr. The Empire is a firm believer in Tyr's justice.
Okay.
Are you saying you worship false gods?
No.
That's what I thought.
The Empire are believers of Tyr. It's the main religion. There are many other religions, and it's not they're not like super. Oh, your religion's dumb. Only Marcy seems to be. But yeah, they're like Tyr is the main religion of this area, or not this area, but where you came from originally. And all these people are they're Tyrites, or what's the term for it? A Terite?
I've got no idea.
We'll call them Tyrites. They're Tyrites.
Turkolite.
Okay. Any other questions? Anything else?
I did. What was my? Oh God, what was it? I had one.
Yeah.
I have a question, but I would want to do it.
Manic, I have a
One-on-one.
question.
Okay, right. We'll do Gemma first.
No, one-on-one. I'll do it later.
Oh, one-on-one. Okay, one-on-one
Yeah.
then. If you need to talk
Do
to
it
me
later.
one-on-one, send me a DM. Muffin, what can I do for you?
I'm stuck on the door.
You're so... also, wait, what door?
Or Knox.
What door? Oh, you're there. Wait.
Yeah,
okay.
what
Oh,
door?
I remember my question.
Oh,
So Nerd and Noon.
shift click somewhere.
Yeah, just shift click somewhere if you can. I don't know where you are. Yes, Nerd and Noon. Yes. Mm-hmm.
That, by the way, does not work for me. I click on my name.
No, you
And I
shift click. You shift click on your model.
God damn it.
I
Give me
don't-
a second.
It's not working.
I
actually.
shift click on my model.
Yeah, it should work, right? Like that.
Oh,
Yeah.
I
Yeah,
see.
yeah. You drag it. Look.
God
I
damn it.
see.
Oh, okay, I get it now.
I don't know how to
Right,
get you.
So Nerd and Noon
Yeah.
were on the
I'll do
ship.
later.
Yes.
Were they active participants in helping?
Yes. They were
Weather
doing.
the
They
storm.
were helping weather the storm. They were just out of contact. They were not visible.
Right.
People weren't paying
So
attention. to
so
them, yes.
next week they knew what was going on. It's not like they were asleep or unconscious
No, they
or
will know.
drunk.
They will
or...
know the same stuff that you know. They'll know
They'll get a
about.
briefing.
They'll know about Lynx's drawing because she's gonna share it with Noon because she shares all of her information with Noon because they're friends.
Okay.
They grew up
Cool.
together and all that kind of stuff. And Nerd is like a quiet guy who just drinks a lot. So he's just like the quiet drinking thinker. He just sits in the background watching people drinking. So he pays attention
Do
as
they-
well. Yeah.
Hold on.
Okay.
I do have a
Okay.
question, actually.
Okay. Right. I
Do
can't.
they know about what I do when I go to sleep?
You do things besides sleep when you go to sleep?
They. How would they know that?
It was just a question. That's all.
No, they don't. They don't know that. They don't.
All right.
Where did
Okay.
you go? Okay, you did get free. You did get free. Okay, good. So yeah. Okay. Anything else? Anything else? Anything else? Anybody?
Does chat have any questions?
Does chat have any questions?
No, but Eric thinks I'm a prick, which is fair.
Well,
Nice.
Eric's a bit of a prick himself.
Ah,
Yes, he is.
see, I'm not the only one.
Touche.
Fuck you, Eric.
So everyone,
Yes.
Man,
Then
yes.
everybody's alive. Nobody died.
everyone is alive.
Except for like 7 random crewmates.
Then
Don't
were
worry.
you here
MIA.
when
There-
when
There's gonna be combat next
Marcy
time. There's gonna be
jumped in the lake?
There's gonna be combat next time.
Combat. Oh, this
That'll be
counts as a long rest?
So, yes, it will
We'll
count as a
see.
long rest. Yes.
Do we get to reset our?
Yes.
I mean, I was.
Yes, yes, you will. You will. It's like basically you get off the ship, you get your bedding, you have 8 hours of rest, and then you're put to work. Yeah, that's what happens to every recruit who is enlisted in this operation, this expedition.
Mhm.
So, and then technically, I will give you a bunch of quests. Yeah.
Would have stolen the ship and gone home.
I'll give you a bunch. I'll give you a bunch of quests, and you can choose which direction you guys want to go and stuff like that. I would have stolen the ship and gone home. Yeah. Well, you know what, Snow? Maybe it might have been a smart idea. Good thing I wasn't invited. God damn it, Snow!
At
Snow, you
what
can play whenever
point
you
do
want.
we name our merry band? Next week when we have Noon and Nerd.
Well, for now, since you have you all have the little badge, the little
Did we
emblem.
all get that badge,
Yes,
or
you,
did
you,
Marcy
no,
just
you,
get
you
that
all
badge?
got the badge. You all got the badge.
What does it look like?
Okay, it's basically Marcy, do you
Like a
want to
Star Wars badge?
Marcy,
Beep beep.
you
Say again? Yes.
what is the badge look like?
The badge you said was a symbol of Tyr's fist, and I want to say hawk.
A gray hawk, yes, like a gray colored hawk.
Yes.
That is what it is. The default.
How do you spell tier?
TYR. What else? For the standard of your troop, you have technically drawn the Greyhawk band. You are a part of the Greyhawk expedition. Lady Greyhawk is your benefactor. Yeah.
Our employer.
Yeah. She's the one who pays you and pays for everything, etc. But you technically will have your own. Like there are multiple bands in underneath Lady Greyhawk. Yeah. So you can have your own band name, but for now, you guys are known as is just a band, like the Band of Greyhawk. You can literally pick your name later, but you're level 1. You're essentially guards right now. You're no more than guards, right? When you get to level 2 and level 3, then you can maybe think about having an actual name for
Greyhawk, the
yourselves.
castle symbol?
No, like a hawk, like a greyhawk, like a hawk that is gray.
Okay.
Like a bird.
Yeah, it's a bird.
And a fist.
Okay.
Boom, boom, boom.
So
Sorry.
we don't get a.
Could the band name be Blink 183? The previous 182 did not do well.
Yeah, Renee.
Thank you, Renee.
It's when you find the corpses of 182.
Oh shit.
Okay. I think is that everything?
Yeah.
Okay.
I do believe so, yeah.
If you guys have any questions or you want to DM me, remember we have the Murk Watch Discord. If you want to put stuff in there or whatever, if you want to share information. I
Wait,
guess
can we actually post in it now?
You not okay. If it's Murkwatch related, you can post in there. If you have any questions and you want to ask certain players or characters, you can post in there.
We can also just make a separate group and just add all the players.
Yeah, you could do that too.
Because it's still locked out.
It's locked. I can open it. I just wanted it for the map and stuff because that's where you have that information for it.
I mean, you could create a Murkwatch chat, but still restricted to Murkwatch only.
I could do that. Yeah.
Murkwatch players, yeah.
Murkwatch players. I could do that. How do I do this? How do you do
Manic,
Discord?
thank you. This was a ton of fun.
Well, thank you. I appreciate that. It was fun too. I enjoyed doing it. I will admit I'm very rusty. This is my first DMing where I've done digital stuff, and I'm so glad that my OBS didn't shit the bed at all. I'm so happy.
And Lynx, your English was freaking amazing.
Yeah, Lynx, you did
Stop
very well.
cutting down on yourself.
You did very
Not
well.
allowed anymore.
You did very well, Lynx.
Yeah, you did good speaking. Praise tier OBS didn't crash. Yeah.
Indeed.
Praise tier.
Let's go to.
I'm just gonna incorporate praise tier into my normal fucking speaking
I
now.
mean, why not? Why not?
Praise tier.
Sorry, my headphone, my headset fucked up. What did you say? Please say it again.
We
I heard
said
Bean
that
saying something like, "Links your English was," and then it went silent.
your English was fantastic. Stop cutting
thank
yourself
you.
down.
Yes,
Stop cutting yourself down.
You did
You
very
did
well.
great.
You did very well.
You're not allowed to do it anymore.
I don't know if
Basically
you-
what she said.
Everybody give a
We're gonna
clap.
bully you and make you be nice to yourself.
Give a clap. to the
Especially
but
when you
first
consider
D&D,
that most
yeah.
Americans can't even speak a second language.
I'm
So
not even gonna
that's true.
lie. I
Mm.
don't even know what Marcy's been saying this entire time.
I'm lucky to speak menu. So that's so you're
Speaks
amazing.
menu.
So
See, the reason you can understand me is I'm Southern, so I speak
Oh.
faster than most other people,
That makes a
and
lot of
I'm
sense.
just Southern, so we abbreviate everything.
oh god.
I'm
And then
Southern.
when Marcy speaks Bayou, forget it.
Oh, come on, don't call me out on that one.
It's like Pengus wouldn't even be able to understand the French Bayou because
It's
that's
because
like
of Cajun French. Fucking bite me.
It's fun though. It's not an insult.
open.
It's fun. It's like secret language.
Oh, Michelle, it's not an insult, no.
Oh no.
No.
Oh no.
See, right there. There it was. There was the French Bayou.
That's
It's magic. That could be. You know what? That should go in a. That should go in a campaign.
Yeah,
As
just
a
every time I
secret
cast
language.
a spell that has a vocal component, I'm just gonna say something in Cajun French.
Yes, 100%.
Yes.
Absolutely. Because what
Muffin,
I did was like silly.
at Bean. Don't mind me. You continue. Don't mind the revelry.
Yeah, so I just wanted to clarify that
Yeah.
this is my first time ever playing something like D&D, or what were we calling it? Basements and Lizards?
Yeah,
Lizards
basement
and
and lizards.
basement.
What's
Yeah.
this amazing?
We don't play
Did you
Dungeons
see
and
what-
Dragons here.
So
Lynx,
it was very
This is
confusing.
kind of what, my second time? Third time?
look
Okay.
at what Sven put in chat links.
English way better than Swedish.
Well, okay.
Or
yeah,
what do you
yeah.
mean?
No,
Yeah.
She.
Basements and
Based on
rats.
rats.
No, I was a mouse. I'll have you know, Sven, not a rat.
I don't know. It looked pretty rat-like to
Oh,
me.
Lynx, you know what we got yesterday? We got a Volvo, which apparently isn't the Swedish car anymore. I found out today it's a Chinese car.
Yeah.
What the
Although it's
hell?
Chinese now.
Yeah.
Yeah, they
Oh.
sold it to a
They
Chinese.
sold it. Yeah.
Interesting.
I was like,
Yeah.
what? I was so excited. But
Do you
no.
know what Volvo means? It's actually
No.
Latin.
Does it
What?
mean cargo vroom?
Car does go vroom. This is true. What does it mean?
Did I get
It
everything?
means we roll.
We roll.
Oh.
I
Oh,
Right.
that's interesting.
it is.
You know, if you look at it in context
Rollin'.
clues, I wasn't
How
so
do-
far off.
How do Swedes feel about Volvo car being sold to a Chinese company? Were you
It's been-
angry?
They probably don't care.
Yeah, the employees were.
The employers, yeah.
But I guess
but-
it's been. It's been years. I think we're over it now.
Oh yeah.
But yeah, it was a big loss.
I'm sure someone is still
Yeah.
grouchy.
Huh.
Well, I mean, first they sold it to Ford, and then Ford sold it to China.
Interesting.
Mm-hmm.
Anyway, that's a real. By the way, Manic, this
Yep.
map that you're showing right now is
Mhm.
really neato.
I mean, it's been built over the last couple, like the last year, so yeah.
I love all the green,
I'll
the
eat-
layers of green crystals and
I'm
stuff.
gonna-
It's so cool.
I'm just gonna summon you guys to this board so that you can't look at any more spoilers for the rest of the.
Oh yeah, smart.
I've
I wasn't
intentionally
even
not
paying
to
attention.
do
I,
that.
I wasn't. I wasn't moving. I
No,
was.
that's okay. It's all right. There's no spoilers anyway. I'll be changing things as we go.
I do love the green crystal, so it's very nice.
Yeah,
It does. It looks really cool.
It's almost like it's a hint that you should probably pay attention to it. It's
Oh,
why it's,
like avoid the green crystals.
it's also why it's the
Marcy
the-
wants
the-
to lick them.
It's also why it's
No,
the
not
intro
this
to the stream. It's the intro to the stream.
Ah.
Oh,
there-
so this is.
Oh
giant
look! Oh,
hint.
Yeah, it's
The giant
I'm leaving subtle hints. I'm leaving subtle hints. Also, Muffin, I don't know why they're not syncing. Okay, or on your guys' side, did the models sync for you guys?
I
Did
can see if I can
did you-
interact
did
with
you
my model.
Did you have some ghosts? Is all I'm asking.
Ghosts?
Yeah. Muffin had some ghosts. For some reason,
Ghosts?
so that might be an unsyncing issue, which is, I guess we'll just have to figure that out.
I
You
had
know,
I,
what-
I, I had
I
it
don't know what ghosts are.
actually.
ghosts.
They're
It
just
takes a bit of reconnecting.
okay. All right, fair enough. Okay, so it's not that big of a problem then. Okay.
while I
good to
would
know.
have tried to interact with my character, it's not here. That's fine.
I
Let me
think
get
I'm.
these-
I think
Anna.
I'm gonna redo my
Let me get you.
my mini because he's so bronzy here.
You can redo it.
I don't.
It's okay. It's good.
Yeah,
As long as there's
I
no
think I will
spiders.
because he's so dark and bronzy, and he
He's
shouldn't be
less
that dark.
green than.
Well, he's not supposed to be green. He's supposed to be brown. He's not supposed to be green.
There might be a
Oh.
little.
he's-
There might be a couple spiders. There might be a couple spiders.
What?
There might be a couple spiders. That's all I'm saying.
What?
I'm warning Snow. That's all.
What?
Warn those with arachnophobia now.
The the warning. What?
It's fine. You
Like
can't
you had
have a
told us to
lizards
be
and
in-
basements game without goddamn
No,
spiders at
it's
some point.
lizards, and why can't they be lizards?
I mean, they might be. You don't know.
If you had told us to be in last
When-
week, being one with joy.
when?
What?
Maybe soon.
What?
We'll see. We'll see.
Boy,
Fucking
time for
hell.
spiders.
Is there?
Can we have cat mode? Can they be giant cats?
No.
With
no.
8 legs?
No.
God.
I'm never coming back
Listen,
to this
Snow,
channel.
you have to come back because it's important. You need to come back so that we can get you over
Can
that
they be
arachnophobia.
cats with 8 legs?
No, that's not scary.
Yes, it is.
That's dumb.
No, I don't know. Giant eight-legged cats that like spit venom and still like shit webs. That's still like pretty eldritch horror. shit.
Come back, Snow.
Bye forever.
Oh no.
Unsub. Desub.
Unsub.
Wait,
Unfollow.
wait. Sven, there's a better command. Ready?
What is this? What? Unsub all? What? Oh, unsub all. I see. Well, shit.
Oh no, not everyone.
Did I hydrate?
Well-
I don't think I hydrated. I should have hydrated.
Yeah.
What about 8-legged lizards?
I mean, those will happen too. Yeah. Don't worry though, Snow. I'll warn you if spiders
Stop
ever show up.
bargaining with the DM for encounters.
Yeah. You might
Will
want to
you
not do
warn
that.
me? Let me tell. Can I tell you a story?
No.
Can I tell you a story? Please. I'm gonna tell you anyway.
Okay.
So
I'm kind of a weird freak about spiders
when
too. but
when we
game
the
spiders, I'm fine
first
with.
house we
That's
bought,
just-
I was walking from my office to the kitchen, and the entryway was there, and I saw a spider in the corner,
hmm
and it was probably the size about the size of a quarter. And so I got my can of Raid, and I use wasp spray
Okay.
to kill spiders because
Uh-huh.
it shoots from 20 feet away.
Uh-huh.
So
And also it doesn't kill them. But yeah, okay.
it kills them. Oh,
You know,
yeah,
a book
it kills 'em.
works.
but you have to get close.
I mean,
And
you
Yeah,
could
I
throw the
remember
book.
that one.
and so, I use like a quarter of a can or a half on one spider, but you got to make sure it's dead. So it's dead, and I'm like, okay, I'll wait till my husband gets home to get rid of it, because if to get rid of it, you have to get close to it. So that was in the morning though, and I had to keep walking by this dead spider that was taunting me, and because it's just there. And so I had to get rid of it because it was just driving me crazy. Because what if it came back to life?
Okay, yeah,
It
that's
would
good.
exact its revenge on me, and I had to get rid of it, but I couldn't get close to it. And I had a fly swatter, but that's getting too close to it. So I taped the fly swatter to a broom handle,
Right.
Oh my god.
because then I wouldn't have to get that close to it. So, but it was by the door, so I had to open the door, and it was in the corner behind the door, and I scooped the dead spider onto the fly swatter, and I backed up, and I kind of jiggled, and the spider jumped, but it didn't really jump, but it jumped, and I thought it was coming back to life, and it was gonna run up the handle and run up my arm and like bite me on the neck, and I screamed, and I dropped it, and I ran away.
Well,
And I
that's
did.
smart. That's smart. You know what? If you're afraid of
That's
something, you
how
should be smart.
terrified of spiders Bean is.
Well, on the plus side, you don't have to worry about it too much because
I love
right?
that clip.
because these are fake spiders. They're not real.
Yeah, there's just video.
That's why I'm alright with them. I don't
See?
like real spiders myself.
I would
'Cause
never
once a
listen.
spider crawled across my fucking bed,
I even like I'm not afraid of
and I
spiders.
freaked the fuck out.
I'm not afraid of spiders. Okay, I literally will pick up a spider. I'll have it in my hand, and
And eat it.
and eat it. No, I've literally walked over to us with a spider in my hand to my brother, and I have never been cruel enough to throw it at him. Okay, I would never do that to anyone who's afraid of spiders.
I bet we
Oh,
can
my
find
mom
some
does.
conflicting.
She does it to
some
me all the
some
time, but it's
conflicting
not with spiders.
personalities.
She does it with.
Mm.
You know the tomato tops, the green.
The green? No.
The-
Well,
the
you
The
mean
greens
of
on the tomato.
Oh, okay.
She grabs that, pretends it's a fucking spider, and throws it at me.
That's not even committing. You need to find a real spider at least.
Yeah. No?
Yeah.
It's okay.
have that
You know
shit.
what? I will consider not putting spider in. All right. I will consider not putting a spider in. But if you guys really annoy me, I'll put a spider in. I
But
don't.
I like spiders. They're like little stinky boys who do crawly stuff, and I think that's cool.
Well, if you see
Yeah,
a
I
lot of
don't mind
spider
spiders.
webs, if you see a lot of spider webs,
No, I hate spiders. I'm
we'll
sorry.
see. There is
I'm
nobody.
alright
Can you
with
save all the
game
spiders I
spiders,
think?
spiders on games. I'm alright with that, but not on fucking real life.
Hey, Snow, can you help? Can you get into Tailspire and just build me a huge spider over here?
Yeah.
Okay, so no one's Tailspiring right now. Yeah. Do we have anywhere we want to go, guys? Anybody?
Exit to desktop. There we go.
I mean, that's not what I meant, but yeah.
I thought you were about to do some funny stuff. I mean, I could get back on.
No. We're good. We're good. You guys can leave.
Okay,
Okay,
okay.
you can leave Tailspire. You can leave Tailspire. But thank you very much, guys. Thank you, Lynx. Thank you as always. I appreciate hanging out with you. I enjoy playing
you.
games with you, and I enjoy you taking part in my game. I thank you very much. Bean, also the same. Thank you very much. I'm glad you enjoyed it. I'm glad you had fun. Muffin, as always, I'm glad you got to play. I hope you
Yes,
got
the
to.
last time you see me.
The muffin vanishes into the
Just-
Ethereum now.
Well, we have
Because of
we have a bunch of
war
stuff that we want to
crimes.
talk about. Marcy, I hope you enjoyed yourself too.
Oh, I did.
And Gemma, as always.
I'm glad.
Yeah. The next
I enjoyed myself.
the next plan
I enjoyed myself.
the next plan is for next week. Next Saturday we're gonna do this again, and then after that it will be bi-weekly. So 8:00 next week, Saturday.
Bi-weekly? What does that mean?
Bi-weekly
Every 2
means
weeks.
every 2 weeks. The only reason I'm doing it 2 weeks
Every
in a row.
2 weeks?
Yeah.
Every 2 weeks, right? Okay.
The only reason I'm doing next week is because Noon and Nerd weren't here, and I kind of want to get them on the same page. Because they have a really busy January. They got a lot of birthdays. They got a lot of things happening, and I kind of want to, they have supplied most of the models.
Yeah, my
Yeah.
birthday's coming up.
Yeah, that's
Happy
true.
birthday,
Wednesday.
whenever it happens.
Wednesday.
That's Wednesday. Which
Oh,
we'll be
alright.
doing. I think Wednesday. Yeah, we'll figure that out at some point. I I'm taking the day off, I guess, to play some games
Yeah.
with Gemma. So
Plate up. You need to pick plate up.
yeah, I'll try to do that. Okay, so you have 5
So I can
minutes.
play that a little bit as well.
You guys have a minute of something. Have you got anything coming up? Anything advertising, guys? Do you want to push your channels or whatever? Can we get a shout out actually for everybody who's on the panel, please, mods?
Oh, you don't have to shout out me.
I mean,
Follow Feet on Twitch.
Well, I've got the birthday bash coming, so.
Yeah, hit up Gemma.
yeah, head up
Gemma
Gemma.
has birthday stuff. Is it Gemma or Jenna?
Gemma.
Gemma.
Gemma. Okay.
Gemma.
All right, fine, Snow. I'll do it.
It's like Emma, but with a G.
I'll do it. God damn.
What other plug I can do?
Uh,
Ubisoft is a very good company with quality product and impeccable worth ethic. Pre-order everything.
no,
Yes.
don't do that.
Stop in your fucking tower.
Just for shits and giggles, I second the
Shadow
statement.
against the moon looks fucking
Wow.
menacing.
Okay, thank you, Snow.
I like how the character sheet's in front of the fucking thing.
Oh
Oh,
no.
it is. God damn it.
Bro, I can't
Yeah.
see shit on
To be
these.
fair, Clippy shouldn't even be on this page.
To be
Oh,
fair,
boy.
to be
I might have to
unfair,
read some of his attacks.
Dickheads. You prefer the girl.
He's 17 and the blur.
Honestly, he's always
She
come
looks
on.
like a
Jesus
barrel of dickheads.
We don't. There's nobody on Tailspire right now, so I don't have anywhere to raid. So I guess we could just go and check out one of my friends.
Yeah, let's
I
check
do
your
have like a
friends.
thing on here where I can
Let's go
record,
and do it.
like
Yeah,
clip.
so it's the same as over
No,
here.
this
It's
is the
only for
dickhead
my
fucking-
my voice though.
My lord.
Don't talk
Jesus Christ.
Don't talk when your clip's playing. I don't know what's the clip.
God, I will spend money on Blurb just to fucking
It's
do
probably when Leo says, dickheads. I don't know.
Nope. Quickest way to make Limbo end his stream.
This is that Cliff Limbo hates. That's why I keep it.
Oh, this fucking one. Oh, I hate this. I hate this. I hate it. I hate it.
The only reason I have it is just because of Limbo. I might
Yeah.
get rid of it, but
Exactly that.
yeah, because he's kind of.
See, that wasn't even me playing the
yeah,
thing.
no,
I
Limbo
thought
was
I was
vanished
close
off the
enough
face
to
of the
OG.
earth.
Yeah, he's busy.
Yeah, where is
right?
he? Looks like shade.
I don't know.
Married
Dead?
man.
He's
Leave him
getting.
alone.
Not yet, not till the spring.
He's getting his suit tightened.
Oh, easy killer.
Still?
Yeah.
Still gotta go up.
I don't know. I haven't heard from Limbo in a while
We're
either.
not
I hope
done.
he's doing
We're
well.
still going up.
Well, we
still
all hope
going
he's
up.
doing well. There's no way to tell if he's doing well.
Oh, baby. Oh, there it is. Oh, fuck.
He will reveal
God,
himself
Bean can't
and do a
jump.
really weird Saturday stream
Bean
that I'm
Can't
I
jump.
He
usually
does
miss.
In the middle of the day, and it's going to
Yeah.
be Elden Ring again.
which I miss because I'm either streaming or
That
doing
sounds
other
like
things.
Limbo.
All right. I guess I think that's everything. I guess we should just raid out.
Yeah, no, I think we're good to go.
It's who
Yeah.
to raid. I don't feel like going straight to Fortnite. I mean, I love Andy, but I don't want to raid into Fortnite.
Yeah, that's a very big change of pace. I don't blame you.
Lawful Stupid RPG is doing Dungeons and Dragons.
Okay. We could maybe do that. I don't know who they are. Every time you guys suggest an RPG group, I get really confused because they're like so big. And I'm like,
No, there's 11
Ah.
people watching.
Okay. Oh, True Drunks. Oh, wait, Mike's on? We could go to
Oh,
Mike.
hey, we kind of the wacky RPG group now. Look at us go.
Well, I mean, we're far
Yeah,
off.
let's do
but
the two drunks. That's
we,
good.
we could do
The,
Mike.
the two
Let-
drunks.
We'll
That's,
do,
that
we'll
sounds
do,
like
we'll
a story.
Do, we'll do Mike because he's a good guy. He's
drunks
also
walking to a
Scottish.
bar.
Yeah.
If you're not following him, go follow him. He's great. He's a good guy. He's a good pal. He's also Scottish. If I wanted, I could go and see him at any moment. Bye,
Wow.
nerds. Bye, Snow. I hope you have a good weekend.
Bye, Sven.
I'm
Are you
gonna...
nerd, Snow?
Bye.
Oh no.
Oh,
no.
Call me a nerd, will you?
Can we get
I'll feel
a-
insulted just because of the accuracy of the statement.
Thank you for the raid,
I can
Snow.
fly now.
Two drunk Scots. Thank you very much,
What game is he playing? What
He's
is
playing
that?
Elden
Oh,
Ring.
XCOM.
Elden Ring.
And
yeah,
he's playing
you
XCOM
guys
right now,
said.
yeah. Okay. Oh my lord, how
Let's
many
go.
people are watching? What the fuck? What are you guys doing? Stop!
I don't know.
Vibing.
Ah,
Let them vibe.
I hate looking at the view count. Sometimes it makes me nervous.
Why?
Just because it does.
It makes me sad when I look at mine.
Same.
See, Manic does this so consistently. Like, I'm not
Yeah.
surprised that he has high numbers.
I'm consistent. Don't worry about it.
I'm not.
I've got a good. We've got a good little group here, and hopefully, we can continue this, and everyone who is watching can find out how lovely you guys are, because you guys are really good friends. Thank you for putting up with me DMing. I hope you guys enjoy me essentially taking you through an adventure of
Putting up
God
with you,
knows
you had
what.
to put up with us.
Well, I mean, I'm used to it. I'm used to
know,
it.
right?
I'm used to it.
Oh, before we go, how many things did we miss?
That is not for you to know.
Oh,
Yeah, that's like forbidden knowledge.
That's forbidden.
no, but
The
it's
invited
not.
group. Yes, it
But
is.
it
That
is.
is. I can
Or-
use it again later.
But it is.
I could use it again
Yeah.
later. That's
Just because we didn't find it doesn't mean it's gone.
That's how it works. Thank you guys. I will catch you guys on Monday.
Can we invite Snow next time? She
Snow
can
is
be in
always
the
invited.
Discord.
I am literally in Discord. She can join.
Snow
I will
just
make her a
doesn't
character.
join.
Complaining about it.
No, she's
Snow,
she's
join
messing.
it then.
She's messing with
I
us.
know,
She's
I know.
Snow
messing.
just wants to bully us and make us feel bad. That's why Snow doesn't join.